Hey everybody, welcome back to the Council of Reads. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
Yo.
What's going on over here?
Fummy.
Hey.
And Dave.
Hurry up, you're eating into my sleep time.
I'll try my best.
Chop, chop, chop.
No promises.
Chop, chop.
Just for you, Dave, I'm going to go slower.
And then
Okay.
faster, and then slower again.
1.5 speed.
Our featured comics
Slowly
are
that baby.
All Out Avengers #1. And Dark Knight of Steel.
Yes.
Tales of the Three Kingdoms.
No,
One shot.
It's really
too
good.
fast. Too fast.
Too fast?
Too fast.
Too fast, too furious.
Who's gonna do it?
Okay, and we got a whole bunch of Marvel announcements from D23.
Yes. Get ready for some bitching.
She-Hulk episode 4.
Oh.
The bitching continues.
Yes.
Yes, and Nitin's film Flashback.
Film.
Jangle Book.
Good one.
Yeah, the good one.
Mr. Bojangles.
Well, a lot of people like it.
What?
I was looking at reviews and stuff.
Oh, the live
A lot
action.
of people are
yeah.
stupid.
I know this.
What's there to like?
I don't know, but it's very favourably.
It's dumb. He was young and liked dumb things that we don't like, so people like stupid things.
That's right.
Wait, we're talking about
Enchanted.
the live action? Or
Yeah, the live
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Is it like an Avatar situation where it's really pretty, so people are like, oh,
That is true.
it's
And
best.
people do
I
get
can't.
blinded by pretty
Yeah.
lights
Yeah.
and
And
such.
it's like, oh, these animals look so
E.g.
real.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Okay, before we get into the comics, Nitin, I believe you have a bootleg of the week.
I do.
You remember?
I bought this a few years ago because I had found some knockoff Transformers on eBay, and so I wanted to see what it looks like. So AliExpress and stuff, they sell knockoff Transformers. That's the cover to it. But it's like I bought an
It
Optimus.
sort of looks like a masterpiece.
They're called Deformers. Deformations or something like that. Not Transformers.
KBB
But-
Master Classical Series.
It looks freaking awesome. Like,
Yeah, it's heavy too.
feels-
yes,
yeah.
and it's like alloy. Like they use metal
wow.
and stuff.
Oh, diecast?
Yeah,
Feel
so-
that?
Oh, yeah.
and it fully transforms, and it's got a bunch of heads. And
Have you transformed him?
not yet. I forgot I had it until recently. I'm like, oh, I can bring this.
Because
In.
I just would like to know if it's like a scaled down masterpiece or if it's
I would
something
say.
else.
Well, with the way Dave normally works, if you pay Nitin money, you can transform.
You want to look at the sheet? I don't know if it's a scale down master.
Oh, yeah, I think it is a scaled down masterpiece.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've lost Dylan now. Okay.
That's fine.
What's next?
But it's got
No, I think Nitin's lost his toy.
Yeah.
no, he hasn't.
Yeah. That's the masterpiece, Optimus Prime.
But yeah, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. It's got extra swords, extra heads, jetpack. And it's got Megatron as a gun,
Cool, yeah.
as an accessory, which is metal.
Oh.
Yes, metal.
I'm looking at the cross cells here. You've got Combiner Wars Megatron.
That's cool.
And it's got like the Matrix in there that comes out.
Cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Where's Sam Witwicky? Because he's
I believe
usually
it's Spike. Spike Wiki.
no, not the idiots I've
Not the
seen.
cool one.
Yeah. Or his dad. Fucking Spark Plug.
Yes.
So yeah. I bought a.
Was it expensive?
Not really. No. It was like 60, I think.
That's alright.
So I just want to see what they look like. And like, this is freaking awesome.
Cool. Yeah, it's like
It's
a
alloy pieces, rubber.
Come back and tell us what transforms.
That's right.
Zap.
It's like a Voyager size masterpiece. Optimus.
Zap.
Stop making words up. Voyager says.
I wish I could get a picture of the robot mode for the video, but I guess I'm taking a picture of a truck.
You can take a picture of the
Of the
Of the picture?
instructions, yeah. Or you can just transform it after.
Oh yeah, that'll take 20 minutes because it's a masterpiece transformation at a smaller
Can
scale.
Dave have it transformed by the end of the podcast?
Without looking.
The question
Or
is,
breaking it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was more the.
Does Nitin want Dave to break his
I don't.
Optimus? Okay,
I can attempt it while we do
That'd be
this.
cool. Like, even the box and everything looks legit.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, while you talk about
Much
comics,
more.
I only read like one, so.
much more legit than the ones I had.
Yeah, the figure actually looks really good.
Yeah.
And a metal. Like, are these metal as well? Or?
Yeah. Like some of them, most of them are metal, some are plastic.
Yeah.
I started.
Pretty cool.
I started.
Leave it, Dave.
Broke it, Dave.
Gonna get stabbed, Dave. Gonna get stabbed.
Okay. Time to
Get some comics?
time to get into that. While Nitin actually tries to transform
And we've
himself.
lost it.
Well, I have a feeling it'll be a lot of me talking here.
Oh, is there going to be a lot of clacking in the audio?
He's hoping.
I'll try not to.
I mean,
I'll just mute him.
alright.
Oh,
All Out Avengers #1
Yeah.
by Landry and Land.
Landy and Land.
Landy and Land, whatever.
One of your favourite artists, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate Greg Land so much.
If you're after
I was showing Dylan good Greg Land the other day.
from the cross-gen
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't
Even
seen
then,
it
he was very.
Yeah, I was
crazy.
gonna say good's a bit of a stretch, but better.
Prime.
Spiky.
Prime.
The art in this was the least of the worries.
Oh, really?
Like, it was
I should've read
it was not like it was bad, but it was just weird. Like, it opens in the middle of a fight.
Oh.
It's like I read issue 5, which is fine. Like, usually when that happens, sometimes cool, then you get some flashbacks or whatever. But you didn't. So I don't know if they're coming later or whatever.
Nitten's in next issue.
But, like, page 1 is
don't
an
think
evil
what-
Captain Marvel, and she then just proceeds to kick the shit out of Thor and some Avengers.
That's it. That's the start.
Do you know who has the monologue in this? Or who's talking in this?
I'm undecided.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit... I reckon it might be her, but...
Yeah. I don't know. Because I'm like, at first I was a Cap or is it Spidey? You know, because it's blue.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's neither of them. Or if it is, Paul.
So where does it fit? Like, I know it's kind of current, but
no
then you were
idea.
saying...
I think it's purposely not, like, you're trying to be a little evergreeny and not in anything. I think that's the idea of the book, you know, like, hey, you just want to buy Avengers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
No,
what I
no,
mean?
not at all. Because,
Um,
there is so much been going on with the
Yeah.
Aaron run at the moment. If there is someone that wanted to just jump on, then that's
100%.
not a bad spot.
And with Aaron clearly still got a while to go. Well,
Yes.
not a while, but, you know.
Well, they haven't announced a new
Yeah.
team yet, so there's still a bit.
And like they've done it with Spideys, like some of the other Spidey books has been that idea. Like Non-Stop was.
Well,
that sort of
Slotty's one's
idea.
about to come out,
So yeah, Captain Marvel is evil. She's been infected by these Spore Queen lady people, and so she's fighting Iron Man and Blade. Iron Man and Thor.
Yeah.
And was there anyone else there?
No,
No.
because
No, then
Spider-Woman,
Blade,
Cap,
Cap and Blade on a
infiltrate.
bridge somewhere else.
Because they teleported there
Yeah,
onto the
but
ship.
we should see none of all this.
Okay.
And like, while Black Panther and Spidey are flying a spaceship. Well, Spider-Man's not flying. That's
yeah.
the gag. Black Panther's like, oh, I turned your controls off straight away.
Yeah.
I didn't think you looked like you'd be a great pilot. Like, that was probably the best page of the thing. Like,
It's like when the younger brother's playing
yeah,
Nintendo.
100%. Like, it was
Full of control,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we're playing as a team.
it was not bad. It was just very well, yeah, okay. And I don't mind a book that's what's going on, but it gave you yeah, we know Dave. But it gave you nothing. Like it just that's it
Yeah,
felt like you're reading
yeah.
middle of an arc.
Like, generally, when it starts in the middle of something, there's, like, a reason.
Yeah,
The Hickman Avengers kind of start like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
and then
It was the first issue. It was in the middle of a fight, and
Yeah.
everyone gets wrecked.
yes,
And then Cap needs to try again.
gets it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get the machine.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I get why, but to me it wasn't that.
It wasn't very. I wasn't overly excited. Like
Yeah. Like, if I had to choose, like, I want a new book to jump on, I'd be jumping on Thunderbolts all over this.
oh, for sure. I agreed.
When he doesn't have to do faces, there's a
Exactly.
dramatic difference in his art.
Yes.
There's a couple, like, cross-eyed Captain Americas I saw in there.
Oh, when there's an evil Captain Marvel at the end here, and there's a terrible side shot of that one there.
Oh, I don't think I saw
Hey,
that
buddy!
one. Oh!
Yeah, that's a.
That reminds me of a Venom I've seen heaps of times. Maybe in what do you
That's more
call
of a
it?
carnage jump.
Like it was not terrible, but it was not overly exciting. And like because the way it starts in the middle of action, you think it should be sort of a bit exciting. Like, all right, you might be lost, but you're like, okay, what's going on? But I was a bit like, okay, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I was halfway through and I'm like, oh, I might stop at just the one. I don't know if I'll buy issue 2. But then they got the cover for issue 2 and it's got Doctor Doom holding Mjolnir and Cap's shield. And I'm like, sold. I will buy issue 2. So will Nitin.
Yeah. He'll buy 2.
As I said, Nitin is in.
He'll buy your issue too as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's still Greg Land drawing it.
Yeah, but look how cool
What?
this cover
Hey,
looks.
everything that's going on recently
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just buy.
could be a filling artist.
It's got She-Hulk. Like, I don't know. I'll buy that. A good She-Hulk. All right, next up, Dark Knight of Steel. Tales from the Three Kingdoms. Obviously, this is out because Dark Knight of Steel never comes out, it feels like, anymore. 3 stories in this.
It's good.
I liked all 3.
Me too. Big time.
Um,
Really enjoyed it.
Don't tell me that. I was trying to avoid
Nah,
it.
you need to read
Buy
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got Superman, right?
so the first one's sort of like a Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
He's picked up by the Whites out of a orphanage.
You know how to read, boy?
Yeah,
We're in the media.
yeah. But also,
Oh, the what? Oh.
yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
like
yeah, not a clan.
the most interesting one there.
Yeah, I was like, whites?
When
He wears his
the-
whites?
He wears his
Sorry.
coat now. It's really cool.
It's all about they picked him up from an orphanage. So there's
Hanging
kids
out with
get
Harvey,
missing out of-
Harvey Dent
Yes.
and Oswald. They're all
Yes.
his mates at the orphanage.
And the problem is interesting is spoilers, kid goes missing or whatever, kids are missing. So Perry White goes to the elves, and, tell them, it's like, oh no, I write some stuff about. So he's talking a bit of shit about him, I think, in his little ragtag newspaper. So there's a little bit of world building, a little bit of just a fun adventure too.
There's a lot of world
Yeah.
building in these 3 where you could. There's a lot of in all 3 stories stretching out.
And all flashback stuff in the current setting, so it's like young Kal-El and Bruce and stuff.
Yes.
And the second story is the origin of the Robins. So, not maybe not origin, but how Bruce comes into contact with the Robins.
Okay.
They were already a ragtag bunch.
Oh,
They
cool.
were,
Causing a bit of a stir
Yes.
around town. There's a pickpockets and
Yes.
only stealing
that's
from people that can afford
Yeah.
it and stuff like that. It is really cool.
Yeah.
And the names that get thrown out are excellent.
Yeah.
And
God damn.
yeah.
I especially like that. Just going back to that first story, the way that first story ended in regards of why there was some kidnappings being done and how it was being done, and then where that led
Future
to.
of that.
Yes,
Right.
we already know where that's kind of led to, with people getting locked away and stuff. Yeah, the second story was really, but then that third story with Bane. So there's a Bane third, the King's Bane, and teaches Bruce and says, "You're the Waynes were the true lords, and I will train you and I will help you destroy the elves." And it's some deep shit.
You're like Bruce Wayne.
Oh, wow, he's got like a Final Fantasy sword.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
massive.
That's
Final
awesome.
Fantasy.
Yeah, like slice in half. It's a really like. It's been a while because I think there was only probably one issue of Dark Knights of Steel that I didn't really enjoy. That the Joker Green Lantern one.
Yeah,
Kinda-
that was a step too far,
They
right?
kind of jumped the shark, but it's come back since.
Yeah.
Oh, the only other Kent's bit was a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
this was. I think this was just good because it's back in the universe that I have enjoyed, but it's a little bit out of the circle.
Yes.
Also, I think it's back to that Eddie Murphy joke where even a graham cracker, like it's been 3 months or 2 months since we've had anything from this damn book. So just to read anything around it's been good. So, buy it.
And they're also simple. The 3 was simple but good.
Yeah, and depth,
Yeah.
good depth, and it's him writing it too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
King writing
He
it.
he writes the first one at least.
Taylor,
I think.
Tom Taylor.
Yeah.
Tom Taylor, sorry.
But I thoroughly enjoyed it actually.
Very much so. If you're picking up the others, you will not like one shots and all that extra shit. Actually, both of them, this and also the Human Tiger one, were both definite purchases
Yep.
for.
Well, they're filler, but they're not filler.
Hell
You know
no,
what
not
I mean?
filler.
Like,
They're
quality.
they're additions to the story. They're not
Yeah,
filler.
yeah,
they're
they're
killer.
quality.
Damn it! I was hoping it didn't have a head.
I'll leave that over there for Dylan.
Yeah. Too much Superman stuff. in
Up
it.
next, I checked out for Aftershock. Last line. I wasn't exactly sure what this is about, but I was like, I'll just give this a try.
It's about trains.
It's about trains, sort of. Well, it's
Oh, what's
a little heavy.
Oh.
To start with, train driver. Yeah. But
Deliberately?
hey,
Deliberately?
well, she's getting in, the investigation's starting to happen.
Yeah.
Like, look, you done nothing wrong, but you tell us what happened and what did you see? And she's like, where are those people that pushed him? And they're like, what do you mean? He was a jumper. And she's like, no, I seen him get pushed. And they're like, no. They pull out the CTV. There's no one there.
Oh.
I mean, she's whatever. And then there's like a MI6 dude comes in and run. She gets sent home. And then, you're right, it's weirder the more you look at it.
Fuck am I looking at
So
here?
she's a bit freaked out that, like, she knows she's seen him pushed. And then so she goes, and the brother's like a conspiracy theorist. So she starts talking to him. And then, like, the next day they're off to get the footage so he can prove it's been doctored or whatever. And then there's, like, they get attacked by the dudes that pushed them, who turn out to be these dog men.
Dogman.
Literally. But then, that's not even the weird That's
it's
not even
weirder.
the weird part.
Wow.
So they're going to attack by these literal dog, like, even if you look at the hands, they're furry hands with guns shooting. But then there's a cyborg robot from the, like, full future.
Okay.
Look.
Hold on.
Abraham Lincoln's gone like
And
come back
I
and
just-
forward in time.
it's about this, the guy who jumped, pushed, whatever. They go to his residence, and they're like, "Oh, but you're him." He's like, "Oh, you twins? Oh no, our race are all the same." And like, it's like, what? What do you mean race? Aliens and this book's got everything.
So yes, Dylan, it's a book about trains.
How many sharp turns are in this book?
It just keeps going every
Sharp
couple
turns
pages.
aren't good for trains.
Yeah.
But like, it was not bad. It was just like, okay.
It's like the
Dog
Simpsons
people.
board, where it's like
Okay,
reverse
there's a
vampires.
They're destroying the meal of dinner.
And full about like there's a page from the 1850
Oh yeah, the parchment.
Secretary of War
Yeah.
from England about aliens.
That's a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ribbon, alright.
Wow.
Like full
Oh,
cyborg.
he's got wheel
Yeah, Wheel.
feet.
Yeah, Wheel Buddy. Like
Oh.
the from DuckTales. What's his name? The
Oh, he's got one wheel foot.
that. Yeah, from
And the other one, I never watched.
Gizmo Duck.
Gizmo Duck.
I never watched
Thank
it.
you. Good aim.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Hair?
Should watch DuckTales instead of
He's
watching
got a little
Enchanted.
bit of. Like, he's got a little bit of hair coming out the top.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, it wasn't bad at all.
Man,
I was-
Aftershock are bringing out some great, crazy shit. I've already flicked,
And a
man.
bit of variety.
I flicked.
Yeah, I was.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, just not what I was expecting, and but in a good way. Like you're like, okay, well, what do you mean?
From the cover, I probably would have assumed it was like a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. And they got to get the train to somewhere, or they get the train up.
Yeah, or they're hiding in the tunnels
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
Metro.
But yeah, I can't really explain it to be
You
honest.
reckon they're like, oh, it's about to come out, and then like, oh, is it Bullet Train comes out, and the cinemas are like, oh crap, we gotta change it.
Nah, I don't care. Next up from Ablaze, I read Boogeyman #1. This was cool.
Yeah.
So it's a kid. He's freaked out by Boogeyman and also sort of obsessed with Boogeyman. He's a dog in the walls and the Boogeyman, and Dad's like, "Nah, what are you reading? Come, supposed to be in bed." Kid's under the bed reading with his thing. He's reading books about the Boogeyman. He's like, "You said I could pick anything from the library. The librarian said I was old enough to read this." He's like, "Goddamn Boogeyman! Like, it's not good for you."
So he loves the Boogeyman.
I know. Well, he's both scared of the Boogeyman, but I think intrigued by the Boogeyman at least. And so when he's asleep, Boogeyman or a dude. I think in the world, the Boogeyman control real men,
Okay.
and the real men, the Boogeyman people, they come and they kill his parents. So the Boogeyman is spoilers.
That's not
Boogeyman
nice.
that's been haunting his house is gonna have to protect the kid because more Boogeymans are coming.
Oh, so it's like Terminator.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Whoa! Wait.
Hang on, what?
So the one haunting his house is not the one that killed.
No.
Oh, okay. fair
Okay.
enough. So a different Boogeyman.
No, yeah, like your parents are just watching TV or whatever, they're knocking on the door, you expect anyone? Over the door, bang. Because, yeah, the Boogeyman controls like a human sort of...
That is kind of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Sarah
It's a shame.
And, like, the Boogeyman's like...
Sarah Connor.
I think he's like, that doesn't even know why he's helped the kid. He doesn't really want to help the kid. But, like, he's like an old school, heavy fucking Boogeyman.
Terminator.
And she's a bit scared, so she calls him more Boogeyman.
Oh.
She's like, he's going to kick my ass.
Oh,
And
cool.
they're like,
Is that the Boogeyman with the dog?
yeah.
Oh man, that looks good.
That's cool.
If only it was the early 2000s and it was around the WWE wrestler.
The Boogeyman.
I like the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I really dug it when I read it the other night. Just something a bit different. Not bad. All right, next up, this book is fantastic. Batman 127. This is the variant cover because we're all out of the regular covers. That's how good the book is.
The
Oh,
Zdarsky
more-
one.
The Dusty, yeah.
Yeah, the Chip Zdarsky. Oh, the art in this is so good.
Can I just say,
Yes,
Jimenez doing Superman?
yes. I knew.
Cream my
I
pants!
knew you would. Yeah,
Oh.
you get 2 bits of it,
Like
right?
George Lucas.
Get away from me.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the next issue too. By the looks of it.
Double cream. Damn.
So it
So this
like a
starts
cream
with
pie.
basically a flashback from Tower
Tower Babel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Babel.
Babe.
yeah. That's where the failsafe begins,
Yeah.
and like Soups comes to fucking up him about. Well, what do you think was going to happen when we found out you had plans to kill us all? The bad guy found. Yeah. And he's like, I don't care. I was right.
It's that conversation where he's like, "What's the contingency for Batman?" I think that was in
yes.
Babel, right?
Yes.
It's like all of you.
Babel.
What was the animated movie they did of that? That wasn't...
Justice League Doom,
yeah.
and it was not that good.
Okay.
Yeah,
watch
based on
That's
Tower
alright.
Babel.
There was a shitload better ones at the time because that's when they were bringing out some good ones. Okay, I've never read that. Interesting.
Yeah, Grant Morrison was great.
Oh, that's Superman.
Yeah, Superman's great.
Oh, that's
Leaning
Superman.
forward one.
Yeah, it's great.
Damn.
And the Nightwing stuff, it's just cool. I really like it. The book's just great. It's just great. And then the backup was the third part of the
The
Catwoman.
Gordon one. Oh,
Nah, the Gordon's
well,
a
that's the
detective.
detective. Sorry.
So this one's the Catwoman sort of hunting down the Penguin's heirs. I will not spoil it because it's pretty big, but right on.
Right on.
Right on. And it's about what you would expect about the situation. But this book is just fun action superhero comics with Batman.
Is that mission accomplished, Nitin?
Yeah, sort of. I'm not gonna. I think it's loose in lots of places.
Accomplished enough.
Oh yeah, that's masterpiece.
A couple of women like that.
Damn right it is.
And this random sword.
I think that's supposed to be a movie sword.
Oh yeah, it does look Michael Bay movie.
Oh, well, that should be.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's
I
a
was
very
trying to pass it
small
to you.
ion
That's
blaster.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
been out of the loop for a bit.
That's awesome. I'll take pictures of it.
Alrighty, next up.
Oh, but you should have taken a photo of the truck first because they wouldn't know what the truck looks
Oh,
like.
okay, Nitin,
Then
do it
take
again.
a photo of the truck first.
Alright. Well, you have to take a photo of that first.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure they know what Optimus Prime bloody looks
Yes.
like.
There's a truck.
It looks so good.
Captain America number 4.
Sentinel of
Sentinel of
Liberty.
Liberty, sorry, yes. There's 2 Captain Americas. I
Yeah,
forget.
it's
This
terrible.
book, I'm really digging this book.
Me too. I'm really enjoying it.
Got espionage cap was what I want. Him and Bucky stuff, both are doing cool stuff. The new Illuminati sort of people running things. I think it's interesting sort of take on it, like the way they're doing things with their game and the code sort of thing, and that they're not just running everything and Captain America's always been our thing.
Yeah.
You know, like the Redacted. What a stupid name. That was cool. I think it's got some of the best fight art in comics at the moment. A double page spread where they're fighting in the alleyway.
Yeah, it just seems to be like that artist's bread and butter. Just that kind of long exposure, for
Yes,
lack
yes,
of a
yes,
better
yes.
term, kind of fight where it's like a spread.
Yeah.
But
You see the
have different
motion of
moments.
Like a
them.
strobe,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a strobe
yeah.
light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like
No,
it.
long exposure is a great way to say it.
At times, I think at a first glance, we were talking a little before. At first glance, it can look. I can see people being like, "Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, it's a bit woke." And people pushing the government's bad, everything's bad, bit communistic,
Truth
socialistic, sort of sort of stuff or whatever. But Steve's just listening to everybody's opinion because he's the man of the people.
Yeah.
He ain't the government's tool. He never has been, and sort of really never will be. Right? Like he's a soldier and follows orders to a
But
point.
he is still his own man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and,
not-
and fight for the right, not
Yes.
not the person, not the people.
Exactly. Civil War.
Yep.
Case in point,
Yep,
he was the
100%.
one.
That's why Cap ruled.
Yeah, that said no to the government and stuff.
you know, like that's why he's walked away, you know, a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have US Agent.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't. He is what
He
the
is-
perception of Captain America can be.
Yes.
Of just
Tool.
America.
Government tool.
Yes, and that's not Steve. Because he's, you know, the movie's nailed it perfectly with the fighting in the alley, sort of as a, you know, weak kid.
Because
Yeah.
he just wanted to
Help.
fight in the war. Yeah, and help.
He just wants to help
Yep.
people. He's a good man.
Like the bit where in the movie, we're going off a tangent,
Yes.
but we jumped on the grenade.
Yes.
100% like, yep, that's Steve Rogers.
And the look
Yeah.
between...
Yeah. That
that's
is
so
Steve
great.
Rogers.
Yep.
That's Captain America.
That's what Chris
That was my
Evans is
favorite
fantastic.
probably scene in the movie.
Yes. But yeah, this book, it's quickly becoming one of my favourite books at the moment. I'm intrigued to know what's going on and who's who and what's what, and the Bucky reveal in this,
Yes.
very interesting.
Yeah, like the star points
Yeah.
he's talking about.
Yeah.
So there's 5 of them.
Yes.
And they're 5 super soldiers that are controlled by this secret society, the Outer Circle.
Is that like the Sons of Rogers? Is that what that is, or is that different?
We don't really, we don't really know.
Because that's why the shield is that symbol, because that was their symbol. But it's not like they put it on there, like the guy making it sort of put it on there to try to expose them, basically, you know, like hiding them in plain sight sort of thing. And that's why it's the 5 points of the star, they're 5 assassins, and the circles of the people, blah, blah, blah. But I really dig it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. And there's like an event coming out. It's a Cold War.
Yeah.
It's kind of crossing over between this and the
Yeah.
Sandbook.
I'm like, I think a little early.
Yes,
Can't we
yes.
just establish both books, please? But I guess we're 4 issues in. That'd be probably 7, 8 issues in before that comes.
Sandbook did Deadpool second issue, so
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's like the Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, straight into a crossover instantly.
Yeah, but that's the same
writer.
Same writer's a bit different there. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
No, but in the whole, you've got, you know, he's the engine room
Yes.
is all the, like, the cameos.
Yes,
Which is
yes.
sort of, you know, that's sort of the same-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just like establish some books a bit more
Yeah.
before you making me buy more books. And I'm already buying them, so it doesn't matter to me. But I want both books to cement their tone and their thing. And maybe they were always going to be interconnected since they were launched sort of at the same time, launched in the Zero together. So I'm not surprised.
Wait for the She-Hulk Carnage crossover.
Yeah, She-Hulk. Next up, Survival Street issue 2. I really liked this issue. Man.
He
whew.
sold the trade on me before
Yeah.
we started this. Holy hell. Should have used sales
was-
pitch.
Okay, so this is a bit of his backstory. What's his name? The Fair Play guy. What's his name? Corporal Punishment.
Corporal Punishment
Yeah,
now.
Corporal Punishment now. And also, like last time, America is just controlled by the corporations now. So in this, there's a town that's basically
Now.
yeah, well, yeah.
In this
In
universe.
this universe, there's a town called Hollow Point, which is owned by essentially the NRA, the WRA. They've got basically a Charlton Heston robot. They've got guns everywhere.
Yeah.
It's back to the way it used to be, way before government intervention. You got a problem with a man, you just have a duel.
Right.
They're going about guns. Their new initiative is protection starts at conception. So, because the schools had security guards have guns, and then they gave every kid a gun because what if the security guard gets out of line? And that wasn't enough. Now we're getting the babies' guns. And it's just so America. Whew, having a shot. Plus, you get the origin of Corporal Punishment. It was like Ireland got just
Liberated.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, America was helping them mine what they had
Yes.
on their island.
Yeah, you're not using this. We can use this. We're partners.
And it may have exploded.
Yes. Because they didn't spend any money on it. But it was good. I'm digging it. It wasn't exactly what the book I was expecting. But whew.
And there's still some issues 1 and 2 on the shelf.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a mini, so there's a trade coming out, which I will be purchasing. So
Yes.
yeah, it looks good.
Very good. All right, next up, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 4. Didn't you read this?
I did.
What do you think?
It continues to be good.
Yeah, this book's very good. This is the best DC event in a long time.
Yeah,
I feel.
for sure. 100%. Like, I think
long
the art
time.
is very much helping.
Oh, for sure.
Art
for
is
sure.
fantastic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, just continues on the story with the
Yeah.
Pariah and the extra Earths and the Legion of Doom and
Yes.
Deathstroke's
Yeah,
freaking
yeah,
crew and all that stuff.
Oh, my favourite part of the book, though, was Nightwing. Last issue we seen, he hasn't left Beast Boy's
Yeah.
side and whatever. And who they send to get him out? Like, come on, time to go, son.
Yeah. Alan Scott.
And you're
Love
like,
Alan
and like, come on. You know, it's all about legacy and you were the first.
Yes. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you're the first psychic. You're the first whatever. That's why it's time to go, son. And like, I seen your parents well before you were born when they were doing that. It's so good, man. Just a couple of pages, I'm like, I love you, Alan Scott.
Alan Scott rules. I read that.
So good.
Oh man.
I just want my JSA book now. Can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, the
John G.
Golden Age?
JSA.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Ah, so good. I've been looking for Alan Scott toys.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it's like
Because it's so simple. The room's all black. Nightwing's just sitting there, and
No,
Alan
nice
Scott's
and
just
shadows.
behind with the light of
Yes.
this ring.
oh, and I love when they went and saw all the magic people.
Yes.
With
Detective
Constantine
Chimp just upping him. Yeah, don't worry about the drunk monkey.
Yeah, Constantine. Oh yeah.
Now this book has been very good.
Yeah, and it sort of a bit of a crossover with Flashpoint
Yes.
Beyond, which is interesting.
Yes, well, I think one may have sort of spoiled the other if
Yeah.
you read them out of whack.
Yeah, which I did.
Yes.
Because I read Flashpoint Beyond first. I'm
Yes,
like,
yes,
okay,
good work there, DC.
Yeah.
Why'd they come out the same week? I was already complaining about that this week. It happened last... Why does Dark Knight of Steel, Dark Crisis, Flashpoint, and Batman all coming out on the same week? They're your 4 highest selling books.
Yeah.
Yeah, spread them out.
Alright? Like, it just doesn't... I don't understand.
So, he's a lantern, Alan Scott.
Yeah, sorry. He's the
No, that's
classic
cool. I was just
Golden
Golden
Age
Age.
one.
Oh, the red with the green
Yeah,
cape.
yeah,
The best costume.
Yeah. I know the one. Cool.
Best costume.
And he's just class.
Yeah.
He's one of my favourite DC characters for sure.
Nice.
And like retroactively, he was in Gotham
Okay.
before, you know what I mean?
Cool. Nice.
Yes. Very good.
So cool Lex versus Deathstroke fight there.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, so good.
I don't know what. Making Pariah cool.
Yeah. This book's been excellent. If you're a DC person and you're not reading it, you're missing out.
I
Yeah, I
did
gotta
love
catch up, I'm too
Batman's
behind.
world where it's all clockwork.
Oh, yeah, the Batman.
Yeah.
Well, the little things about this book is what's great. The Hal and Barry stuff, like just their little quips and like...
They're brave in the bowl.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Great.
yeah, it's like, and then I carry you everywhere, sort of thing. And that's and you in that bloody jacket, or like it's just you felt that they're friends.
Yes. 100%.
Which you don't always. Sometimes feels forced. Next up, new Fantastic Four number 4.
Yeah, I read this one, so I don't even look.
Oh, whatever.
This is good.
Yeah, have a look.
Just
'cause
take it from Nitin.
the art's back to the first dude that did it.
Which is generally right, except for the faces, especially Wolverine.
Wolverine. But yeah, there's some good gore in there, which I didn't expect. But yeah, the story's great. Really cool story. Really good issue. We get some. You the devil? Of this universe.
Yes.
But that's not my name.
Yeah. How many are there? No, 13.
Of course there is.
The reveal of the priest.
Yeah, bit of backstory around
Yeah.
the priest that has figured out he's got this weird teleportation power that really he can't control. Some cool stuff with a soulless Johnny Storm, you could probably call it. That Soulfire looked really cool.
Yes.
The FF, what's the name? The chick.
Sheathing.
The head on her is disgraceful. The way it's drawn.
No, I think the problem with the art is they've desperately tried to find Art Adams style.
But it's not Nick Bradshaw.
But yeah, you didn't pony up the cash for Nick Bradshaw. So you're getting like a watered down Art Adams.
Yeah, man, it's not pretty. There's another one that's worse.
It looks
too.
like goddamn Beaker.
Yeah.
There's another one there.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But I think this is the best issue for than the last couple. The last one okay. Speed Day was never going to be bad, but the last couple were a bit dull and a bit samey.
Yeah, the mini itself has probably been the lowest of his recent work, which is a bit of a shame
Because
because
there's not enough Hulk in it.
well, that too. That was a good line though too. Like, stay away from that. Where are you going for the bad guys? Because that whole Maestro run, the three parts, that first part was still the best.
Oh yeah,
That whole first Maestro with Hercules and everything.
Totally not what I was expecting.
Exactly, and that's probably what was the best part about it, where the rest of it was not paint by numbers, but you kind of could see where it was heading towards. I'll be intrigued what goes next, because he's got an ongoing coming up, hasn't he?
No, I think just Joe Fixit mini.
Oh, that's right, Joe Fixit mini. That's it. Yeah, so I'll be intrigued. There'll be a lot more Hulk in that, so moving on.
Next up, Dave. 007 issue 2.
Work him up.
Yep. So 003's died.
Oh yeah.
Has been murdered.
Spoilers.
And what is it? MI6 are just like brushed under the rug. It's like they're not getting
Has
investigated.
anyone read this? Anyone else?
No. Did you read the first issue?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I have read.
I just
the
don't remember
first
you
issue.
talking about it in the first issue.
No, I didn't read it
There
when
it
it
is.
came out, but I read the second issue,
Okay.
which made me read the first issue.
Oh, so you read the second one first?
No, I read the first issue first.
Oh, okay.
Because you flicked this.
Remember, because it had the number 1 in it, so I knew to read that one first.
Oh, okay.
This is
okay.
007.
Yeah, you got to go 001 first.
Dave, come on, man.
Dave's like, it's too late for this rubbish.
Look at first radio.
He's gonna go.
So James Bond finds out that like it's a massive like ring of mercenaries, and they're about to go from small time to big time, and no one seems to know what their mandate is.
Sure.
But then, no spoilers at the end, but yeah,
They really.
James Bond like doesn't want a part of it,
No.
but then something happens
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him,
yeah.
and then he's going to be forced into it. It looks like.
And they really do name it 002. That's not. That's dumb.
They've been doing that
Yes.
for the last couple minutes.
Yeah, see, I started with 001 and it was 002.
Please start with 007.
It's 001 of 007.
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
Yes. Next up, Flashpoint Beyond. Number 4? 5? 5.
How's this going?
It's good.
This one was cool, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a bit. Some stuff gets not 100% spoiled, but it is out of order.
Yeah.
So this time
Really?
takes place after Dark Crisis.
After Dark Crisis.
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
the first page.
Oh, that's what you were just talking about. Where,
First page is telling you what happens in Dark Crisis.
oh shit!
And
What,
now...
the final
Not,
of Dark
not
Crisis? Or...
really.
Yeah. And there is the answer of that. This is not like...
Yeah. Time travel bullshit.
Yeah, or in different Earths, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's the answer, but
But if not,
you
come
read it and you're like,
Come on, DC.
hey,
Because yeah, it
I
says
still
like
got 2 issues of the other one.
I know. That was freaking awesome. That page was awesome. We bust out through the
Oh,
skylight.
right.
Show the people. Show the
Oh.
people. Buy this book. Look how beautiful that looks.
Oh, is that like Superboy Prime punching the...
No, he just jumps through the skylight,
Oh.
but all the
Shadow
Oh.
Glass.
all the panels are like
Flashback stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Batman stuff? My favourite bit of the issue might have been Cobblepot on the phone.
yeah with Batman. It's
To
not, yeah,
Thomas?
like, this is more important.
Yeah.
Like no,
And he's like, I don't care.
I don't care.
This kid, you gotta save this kid. His mum's messed up.
It'll work out.
Yeah.
is
He's
more
like, it
important.
doesn't matter, we're all gonna, we shouldn't exist.
I from the whole series, I just love the Batman Cobblepot dynamic.
Yeah, for sure. It's been excellent.
Yeah, like he's Alfred,
Yes.
but he's a criminal.
Yes.
Great.
Um,
I liked the Joker and what her plan is, but it's like, yeah,
Mm.
you didn't really need to kill the speedsters to do it though.
no, probably not.
But she is crazy.
Yes.
But he's like, yeah, that's what Thomas wants.
Yes.
You both want the same thing. You just went through about it the wrong
Yeah, she's just had kids.
roundabout ways.
Kill
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Nah,
But no,
for like Flashback is great. I think they've probably done good not to go back to the well as much as they could have. And when they announced this, you're like, okay, it's John D, maybe. But it's been pretty good. Without the ramifications that Flashpoint will have. Like, it's
Yeah.
just its own thing. I think it's pretty smart of that.
And it's probably the series to pick up if you don't want to read Dark Crisis.
Yeah. 2 for 1.
Oh, how many issues are left of this? 4 of 7.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really give away everything.
Yeah. just the main thing.
Just the first panel, that's all.
Is it kind of just like granted?
Yes, exactly.
well?
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Oh, really? They
really?
Yes.
bullshit.
Pretty sure
Comics
Batman-
have lied to me
Pretty sure
again.
Batman's in Batman.
Dastards. Yeah, because all those shit in continuity Batman books.
Yeah.
That
I-
It's a bit weird.
anyway.
At least
I would
Cyborg's
like-
missing.
Feel like that is the deliberate thing too. If they know
cool.
good
Oh,
books
yeah,
are coming
for sure.
out, it's like they did it on purpose for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we'll just see, because you didn't get any Dark Crisis stuff in the previous 4 issues.
This is the reason.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Multiple.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying you didn't get any
Yes,
Dark
yes,
Crisis stuff in the last
No, for sure.
previous 4 issues, and all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah. And, like, it felt a bit weird that these events were happening. Not events, it's not really an event, but these 2 big minis were happening at the same time. Purposely.
yes.
You know, definitely a plan. Next up, Moon Knight, number 15.
Book of the week.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This book is
of
excellent.
the week.
Yeah, this is good.
They've all come together.
Give me that.
We're all working as a team. Last issue, there was a bit of a meeting of heads in one head. So we have Jake, Stephen, and Mark all working for a common goal now, and which is really good to see because you're seeing Stephen Grant out in the town getting himself all fixed up, and you see Jake back in the bar and hanging out with degenerates and getting his ass kicked by a Frenchie. That's not a Frenchie.
Yes.
And all going through a bit deeper conversation with the psychiatrist, which was really good as well. And then also coming clean to all of his soldiers and partners and everything in what he's in the church of everything with the DID. So it's opening up a lot more with what we spoke about at the start of this book, because we hadn't seen the split personalities and talked about where they've been and why he did it that way. Really cool.
Yeah.
I really like the way they've opening up this whole Moon Knight world.
Because this is issue 15. And I thought to myself, geez, that feels like it's going fast. But at the same time, it feels like
Yeah, the whole Zodiac
we didn't
thing.
get. Yeah, I was like, well, it feels like I haven't got much, but
No,
you're like,
it's
there's
been-
a lot there.
There might not have been a lot, but it's been dense.
Yes,
and
yes,
a lot
yes,
of
yes, yes.
intertwining stories, people getting screwed over, the vampire stuff, the kidnapping of the psychiatrist. Yeah, there's been a lot, but it's all been the Tigress stuff, the Hunter's Moon stuff.
heaps
There's
of
been a
stuff
hell of a
going on.
lot, but yeah, it's all just real in-house stuff. And bringing back the Age of Khonshu stuff, talking as well. Yeah, it's excellent.
My favourite of this issue probably was seeing seeing Stephen and Jake and how they are used in their different
I was
levels.
about to say that, where Stephen goes to one of his guys in the know to find out about the 2 unknown villains that kicked the shit out of him in the last issue, to say we could use them in a movie just to get background on them. So that's how he's using them. And Jake going down to the bar, finding out about the vampires and stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah.
The
And
high,
then,
high street and the gutters,
Yeah.
right? That's what they're for.
yep. No, it was... I love this book.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't talk it up enough. And even though it is 15 issues, still jump on. A couple of trades.
Yeah.
Or some easy, probably not easy back. Yeah, probably easy back issues to find.
Issue 1 might be cost you a little bit.
But besides that,
It's like, Moonlight has a lot of different layers, but this is like all of it rolled up into one
Very much so.
story.
like the Lemire story was a cool, crazy, over-the-top head case psychiatry story, where this is a lot more ground-based, real life, even though he has a haunted office.
Yes,
Like,
and he's fighting vampires
exactly
and stuff.
right. But it is street-level real shit. You see the psychiatrist, for Christ's sake. It's
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Yeah, 100%. That's every time. I'm like,
Love it.
thank you for watching Sopranos, all this stuff this week. Just this cover alone, but,
Yeah, it's great.
like, you know?
The art, and the art is beautiful. And the difference in the Lockley, like, there's the Mo and the and he's got the Band-Aid over the nose, and, you know, Steven's there, full debonair. That's excellent.
He goes gets his haircut. It's like
Yeah.
his first thing he does.
Yeah.
As soon as he's out and
It's like,
allowed
and,
out.
I'm using Mark's money to pay for it. It's excellent.
So good. All right, Dylan. New Champion of Shazam issue 2.
I'm so sad this is a mini.
I know. This is so good.
This is superhero goodness.
Ah.
Like I was going to say teenage, but she's going to college. So like that kind of college age superhero kind of Spidey thing.
Yeah. It's classic Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah. I'm loving this so much.
Being raised, that was like Moon Girl. There's no tomorrow.
Yeah. So the last issue ended with so Mary got into this fancy college and everything was going well, and then the cops show up and they tell her that her parents are missing. So she needs to go back home because she's the only legal adult of all the kids, and she has to look after all the kids. And because of that, she can't go to a fancy college, so she goes to the community college with the shoddy VHS introductory video thing.
Music rooms.
Yes.
Room.
And she goes to class, and the teacher seems really cool, and she's really interested to start the class, and then boom, explosion. Okay, I guess I have to leave and see what's going on. It's great.
Yes.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
like the Hoppy.
Yeah.
He's great.
Oh, he's awesome.
What is that? Well, not Super Pets.
Yeah.
And nod back to those sort of stuff.
Yeah. Hoppy predate.
Yeah, he's
Crypto?
like the first,
I think-
right?
Yeah, lots of the Shazam stuff predated, like Mary Marvel predated Supergirl.
Oh,
Hoppy.
They say all they did was
Yeah,
steal Shazam.
exactly. Yeah,
And they won.
it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Black hair.
Yeah, like Shazam, Captain Marvel had supervillains before Superman did. He was fighting gangsters.
There was
still.
a reason why he was the highest selling book
Yeah.
of his time. Because he was doing things that were 20 years ahead of his time.
It was Silver Age stuff coming
Yeah,
out in Golden
100%.
Age. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm loving the art.
Yep.
I'm a sucker for Shayna.
Yep.
I wish he did more, but I will enjoy this for the next 2 issues. It's only 4-parter.
Is she one on the shelf?
Maybe.
I think we
Actually,
got some more.
that one's the shelf.
No, issue 1.
Oh,
I think we got some more.
We
Yeah.
got some more in because I was trying to get some more in because it's quality. But so the rabbit in this is Billy, like proper Shazam, Billy Baston. Yeah, he's stuck in the rock and given her the powers, and he sent the bunny as
Like a messenger.
yeah, messenger. Yeah. So he's sort of because she doesn't want to do it all.
Oh, that's right, because he's with the old dude. Like,
Yeah,
right,
he's
that's right.
He's the
wizard or
wizard,
whatever.
Yeah. And
The dynamic of the rest of the family,
He
the
wants
kids,
it. He's putting
they've
it
all lost
aside.
their powers, like how they're all handling it, and with the parents
touch it.
gone. It's so Spider-Man.
it is. Yeah.
So Spider-Man, like the villains and there's clearly some sus stuff going on at this college.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very, very Spidey because like nothing's going right for
Oh
it.
no.
Nothing.
If only that formula worked.
Yeah. So good.
Apparently.
Yes, I can't recommend that.
Yeah, I'm very sad that it's only 4 parts.
Yeah. Next up, Punisher issue 6. You read this, Nitin?
I did.
You like it?
I did.
It's the best
I'm
issue
just,
yet.
I'm annoyed because it's gotten better.
Yeah, I know. It's gotten so much better.
Because then in the dead of rocks, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the next arc now. God damn it!
course.
It's gotten so much better than it was.
Even the flashback stuff's
Yes.
good.
Oh yeah.
You know, because
They're all in like sleeping in Vietnam,
yeah.
and they're all talking about the first person they've killed.
Yeah.
And Frank's just looking at a picture of the baby, his baby, because he knocked her out before he left. And he's like, they're asking him when you know, blah blah blah. And he's like, I was 10 years old, and they all laugh because they think it's a joke, but
Oh.
you know, he burnt the dude alive in issue 1 or something.
Yeah.
It was so good. The airy stuff is what just got the hooks in me.
It's the best.
It's so funny. If we go back 7, 8 issues.
Yeah.
She punishable and the stupid backstories. So
And
good.
it got better.
What's Jason Aaron?
Because that was the other thing. Is like, Jason Aaron's got a plan. He did a really good Punisher.
He does have a plan all the time. It's
Like he finished off Punisher Max, and that was great. But yeah, just the bits with the kids and the serum.
Oh! Right.
Yeah.
And when she's like, oh, touch him.
Mm-hmm. And then
What? Ah, bro.
it's gotten so much better and so much.
the art stuff shit.
it definitely doesn't fit.
No.
No, I don't mind it too much.
You
The other
kids
kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't flick this one.
Yeah.
Just the line of, they've been dead longer than they were alive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why the serum won't.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So he's going to slaughter them all eventually, right?
And
Yeah.
God, you got it. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Jeez.
I just love Ares, like, you became lesser.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ares just
Hates that he's the hand.
disgusted is what you've done. Look at yourself, basically.
I love Ares.
You are the greatest tool we've ever had.
Yes, my disciple.
Yeah. Look at you.
Oh, so is he kind of like the fan base right now?
Yeah. That's what he is. That's 100% what he is.
interesting.
Because earlier I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you using swords? You're the greatest killing machine ever. Use these guns. Where are your guns?" Like, yeah, he is.
That's
the fan base.
great.
It's so
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, it's the books. Good.
Yeah, from how it started to.
Because from the get-go, the idea of him being the hand is stupid. Stupid. I mean, like, first issue, you're like, okay.
But he's got a plan.
Yeah, like they
I still don't think Frank wants that.
Yeah.
I think that goes against Frank. Like, cool, we can bring it back to
He's
life.
smart enough.
You know, yes.
I think he
But it was enough for me to go, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You
But
know,
it's like
okay.
they established that, like, she calmed him down
Yes.
inside, like
yes.
she calmed the beast.
Yes.
And so the first issue he's like, yeah, and then hooked you with Maria, and then hooked you with Ares, and hooked you with something else, hooked you with something else.
Oh, well, the one where she brought in his little crew of hand ninjas. That's what I told me. I was like, I'm sticking with this book.
Yeah.
That was not like, each issue maybe. All right, I'll try another one. That was like, yep, I'm on for the ride. Because that was great. But yes. If you like The Punisher, but you're a little hesitant, maybe check out the trade. It's not The Punisher you might want, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. You just see where it goes. Get along the train. All right, Nitin, Image, number 5.
Yeah, continues to just plug along the story.
You get any new stories or is this all
Yeah,
just
it's a couple of
follow-ups?
stories. There was a Lemire story where he drew it, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
going into like one of his series coming out.
Cool.
There was a Hack Slash 3-part that's in there.
Oh, yeah.
That starts out, which is pretty cool.
Because they're coming back, aren't they? I think?
Yeah, like it's got Super Patriot in it. Like it's called Hack Slash versus Image. Is
Excellent.
what this story is called.
I do like an anthology book.
Yeah.
If anything, I think maybe a bit too many. I would like less stories into one and just more pages of each story. And like you just cycle through them a bit faster.
Yeah. But it's I don't know. I dig it. I don't think there's a bad story in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some stories wrapped up. Some are 12-parters that are going through the whole book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I flicked. Wow.
Yeah? Yeah. It's some messed up shit.
Yeah.
That's very messed up shit.
Yeah.
That's Punisher, by the
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, not the Image book.
Like this second story, which is Dutch, which is freaking awesome. He's like a 90s superhero, Image superhero.
Yeah.
Who's retired. He's like all his mates are dead, and so you see him like Image start, and he's like, I had state-of-the-art prosthetics when in the team, but it's out of date now, which is cool. And he's just living on the ranch and stuff's going on. Like you've got the McFarlane newsreader who's older,
Yep.
who's aged up, which is pretty cool. So I like that one, which is a bit of a
Yeah.
before Image, like Image is retired.
Yes.
Super-
Because it is.
Yeah.
For all intent purposes.
Like because I never read any Hack Slash,
Yep.
but I'd like the Hack Slash story in there.
I think you would like Hack Slash.
Mm.
Because she's a slayer that kills, like a
Yeah, I know,
slasher
I've got-
that kills
yeah,
slashers.
yeah.
With a slasher monster buddy. Read anything else, Dylan?
No.
Thought that might be answer, Dave.
I read Civil War 2, whole trade.
Oh yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Now, after I've read it, I don't know why I read it.
That's why I lent it to you so you didn't buy it.
How
Thank
good
you.
was it?
I'd say like a...
Core
3 out of
idea
10?
is good.
It's just the whole Captain Marvel thing.
Yeah.
She's
Like, it's like, hey, you're wrong because of this. I don't care. And then another, it's like, hey, you're wrong again because of this. I don't care. It's like,
and that part of the story is shit and annoying. But what I liked about the story was the whole Tony Stark arc from the first Civil War, where he's like, I've been through this shit. Like, this is not the way to do it. And she's like, oh, damn.
My biggest problem was I never understood how anyone, both reading it or in universe, are siding with her. Where the original Civil War, I thought that was the best of it.
Definitely.
Like,
The debate, right?
the argument was like, I was like, Cap's side for sure.
Yes.
That he's Captain America. But
you get
if I was living in that world,
Yeah.
I would want them licensed of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Like,
These guys can.
And we've seen it in good damage control stories.
Yes.
Normal people getting injured, and just it's.
Shoot when you can shoot lasers out of your hands.
yeah,
What's the difference between that and like a gun?
100%.
Yeah, that was a great argument. Yeah,
nothing.
So what
in
was the
America.
argument in 2 then?
was it murdering someone who
One
could see
of
the
them
future or something?
Yeah.
The kid can see the future, so we're gonna go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Minority Report.
Minority Report, yeah.
Oh,
Essentially.
Yes.
And so, yeah, to use the kid. Or
And
kill
even
the
though
kid,
quite
yeah.
early in the piece, the kid, it's proven that the kid's not right 100%. Like, right early. And she's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're using him.
And you're like,
And goes against a lot of
who are
different...
you? There's the other one, the original one, it's Cap and Iron Man.
Yeah.
The Avengers. Like, the founder and money and the boss. Like, you know, like, he's the leader. This, like, who is she?
and it was also
I know they're pushing for making her big, but...
their motives were basically what you'd expect. It's like reversed.
Yes.
It's Cap standing up against the government
Yes.
and Iron Man's fronting them essentially.
For sure.
Yeah, that already kind of goes against your
Makes it cool,
expectations.
yeah.
yeah.
Well done.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what I read.
Glad you enjoyed it, Dave.
I read the new Immortal X-Men, which focused
Yeah.
on Sebastian Shaw,
Oh, yeah.
which is pretty interesting. I think I'm missing out a bunch of it because I'm not reading
Anything else?
AXE. No, even AXE.
Fair enough.
Because it's very much tying into... I mean, it even had the letterhead, the masthead on this issue. As a
Well, as like a tie-in
Yeah.
kind of thing.
All you really need to know is that
They're being judged.
they killed they wiped out Mars, and now they're the
The whole world's being judged.
Wait, they killed the Mars... I didn't know this.
Oh, spoilers.
I don't care.
We did talk about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's
they
not-
called the
it's been-
dude, and he just.
I don't read Red, so I don't know if it's been touched on in there, but yeah, like they sent out like the Super Eternal, who's been locked up for 100 years,
Yeah.
and he just wiped Mars out.
Yeah,
I think.
it's like give me
Right.
half an hour. And it's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Like the terraformed mutant colony up
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Like you see Magneto's helmet just laying in the dust, and I didn't care enough to follow it up in Red to see if that.
But
I'm
yeah,
sure
like-
that Magneto's not dead, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, Storm is in that issue, so she wasn't up there, I guess. But she's part of the Quiet Council.
Yeah.
But it's cool. You see a flashback of him as a kid and his dad's at his, in his office, and
Yep.
he comes over to like, so his dad's something. His dad's like, I'm busy. What do you? It's just basically being a dick.
Yes.
It's like, are you worth $1 million? Come back to me when you are.
Oh, jeez.
When I'm working, you're useless to me. Like he's like, just being a prick to his kid. But then he's like at the growing up short ways at his dad's freaking headstone, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Briefly for $1 million, just freaking throws it on the ground, just sets it on fire. It's like, he asked me to come see you when I made $1 million. Just
Wow.
it was pretty good. That stuff like.
No
and
wonder
then-
he's into sex dungeons and stuff.
And he's like trying to make. I think he's trying to make a deal with Eros
Of course.
about something to make a, because apparently all the Eternals aren't in lockstep.
No. They're in factions.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm like the series. Do you read any Black Panther?
No.
It was a really funny
I
issue
don't think I'd read the previous one. I went to read
No.
this. I don't think I read
because it started the new arc.
8 or 6 or whatever.
Started the new arc, and you got Cap, and you got Black Panther, and Marvel, and I think somebody else. Anyway, so there's pink spectral dude and a giant elephant and
Yeah.
servants he's called
Elephant.
the colonizer.
Cool.
Yeah, so you know in issue
Cool.
1 how they were fighting the zombie things.
Yeah.
They're his cattle.
Excellent.
So he wants them on Earth for grazing.
Oh yeah, I'm reading
grazing
that.
thing.
Gotta catch up on that.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, the cover. It's a colonialist.
Yeah, the colonialist, whatever. It was a really fun issue, really.
I can't wait for the Redactor and the Colonialist to team up. That's going to be excellent.
Oh wow.
So yeah, he's all like this pink spectral thing with riding on an elephant. He's got like alien, I guess.
Would you not love to see that email to Alex Ross? So we want like this glowy pink elephant. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, he sends like friggin' redcoats to fight Panther.
Oh, gets better.
And like at the end, this friggin' buffalo soldier rocks up, a dude like on a giant buffalo, which looks friggin' awesome. I know, this
Tremble.
was, like from the serious political stuff from the first
First
arc,
act.
this just seems like a superhero
Yeah.
story.
Just this line:
Probably
"Tremble
needed.
before the Colonial Volunteer Auxiliary Reserve Expeditionary Fighting Force 4th Battalion." It's like,
That's great.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Like that tonal shift kind of thing.
I guess if they were so serious the first arc, they decided to, you know, just,
Yeah.
No, that's
yeah,
cool.
Next.
buffalo soldier.
Yeah,
Really
no.
shite.
for the
Yeah.
soldier.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
really
a very from a big political story to just like a superhero story.
Yeah.
Which is pretty. And there is still some
Of course.
shifty stuff with Black Panther. Recording everyone's suits, sort of.
We're saying that, the Priest run was a bit like that.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
He had some wacky stuff going on amongst all the politics.
Because you need it to keep the
yeah,
book
for sure.
fresh, so it's not just the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'm not reading like a novel of like, I don't know, politics books.
Yeah, just the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
If there's ups and downs, that's cool.
Did you read She-Hulk?
No.
Did you buy She-Hulk?
No.
I talked you out of that, did I?
Yeah, I'm done with you. I'll flick
Yeah,
through it. I'm like,
You're done?
nothing
Yeah.
happens. I'm not gonna bother anymore.
Did I see
flick
she's
it all?
eaten already?
I flick through it and I'm like, nothing happens in this book.
Yeah.
They're just nothing
They have
happens.
sex at the end, I think. Spoilers.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they in
yeah,
bed
yeah.
again.
Go, Dave. Go get it quick.
No.
They go on a date first
yes.
again.
They eat. That's where I was like, nah. I can't see her eat again.
It's like 51st Dates, but just the Marvel version.
Oh, because she's like, when they're making out at the end, spoilers, they're making out at the end, she's like, Jack, you said you've never taken this suit off? No, never. Oh, come here, boy.
And then close the door.
And
And
so
then
she's going to get exploded? Wow.
But he's not even wearing a suit. He's just wearing normal clothes. Anyway, it just I don't need to bother.
It's not like
I also read like from Black Caravan comics.
Yes.
Phantasmagoria,
Yes?
which is very good actually. I'll pick up the rest of the
It's like black and white, yes?
black and white, sort of like Jack the Ripper / Sherlock Holmes ish
Cool.
story, like the Mason or the like
Yeah.
a men's club. Call forth a demon, tied to, and the demon kills lots of people, still around. It's a really good story though. Very gory as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
a few good things come out of Black Caravan recently.
it just seems like all they do is horror books.
Seems
It's
awesome.
So Black Caravan is Scout's horror imprint.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, no, I'll pick up the next issue of the Phantasmagoria.
You said something about Black Orchard. Did something come out this week?
No, it's
Like-
next week.
It's
Next
coming,
week.
it's coming.
Okay, because I was just making sure I didn't miss that one on Thursday. Cool. What are you laughing about?
I moved
Jason
the camera
may have-
about quarter of an inch.
Yeah, may have bumped the
All
camera.
right. Oh, with
And it
the
looked like it
books.
was going to
Yes.
fall over.
Yes.
Well, good.
So,
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I didn't read anything.
go.
Okay.
Me
Alrighty.
neither.
Let's move on to D23 Expo happened
Yes.
over the weekend. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Whole bunch of announcements. We'll just start with the Marvel
Yep.
ones because that's most of the ones that we're going to talk
That's all we
about.
care
Yes.
about.
Yes.
Werewolf by Night got a trailer.
Oh,
Man, it looks so good.
I went from not giving a shit at all about this to like being real excited.
All black and white.
Yeah.
Very
Grindhouse.
grindhouse. That's the word. Very Grindhouse. I love it.
Grindhouse.
You're like, did Tarantino and Rodriguez cut this trailer?
Yeah. Slash Tales of the Crypt.
Yeah.
slash-
yeah. Universal monster movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the old school like title card thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully Elvira's in it.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah,
don't
it's great.
see
Was it
anything
November?
yet.
Was it Halloween?
Yeah, it's-
October?
Yeah.
Probably.
Halloween.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Halloween.
Halloween.
Because I was watching, I was thinking,
Halloween's
okay,
good.
maybe I'll just cut into like more realistic style. But no, it stayed to that satire.
Oh, yeah, that
which
was
is so
Great.
good.
I really hope they
Yeah.
they keep doing this. They keep doing really different things.
Yeah.
I hope it's really funny.
I hope it's funny for a different reason
Yes.
than the usual reason.
Very sad.
But we'll see.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But the fact you see more man thing than you see of
Yes, that was great.
Werewolf by Night in the trailers.
I just love that. You saw
like-
Man
That's a
Thing.
good. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good.
And
pull
Man Thing was just
because-
like a flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what was that? Nah, I'm very keen.
Is it going to be a 0 out of 10 for you if his name's not Jack Russell?
I'm not going to be happy if it's not Jack Russell. It's like the greatest name in comics.
I could not believe that when you told me the Werewolf by Night, a guy who turns into a giant dog, his name is Jack Russell.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it could be worse. Could turn into a little dog.
That's true. Turn into a Jack Russell.
Yes.
Jack Russell by
It
night.
better be Jack Russell.
Don't miss Jack Russell's.
Okay, then we also got a trailer for Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
So, are Scrolls bad then?
Looks like
Oh,
it.
there's, there's like rebels
I
at
hope
least.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because-
like some scrolls.
Yeah, because Ben Mendelsohn was getting
Yeah.
stolen by.
That was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
shot where he like comes up and they're all the same.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, and it's like how it looks so far.
Yeah.
Serious Nick Fury spy stuff.
Yeah. If it stays that way,
Yeah.
it's a different question.
Yeah, I'm scared.
He'll just drop in for an episode and then leave
think-
after.
No, I reckon this is his show.
It's his show, essentially.
Yeah.
I think it's probably his swan song, to be honest.
Yeah, possibly.
That's what I expect it to be. He's finally getting the starring role, and how'd you get? Thanks for coming.
He's been in since the get-go. So.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 80 or something.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a very old man.
Oh.
So that's
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Well,
old.
yeah.
He's 70 something.
Yeah, he's late
Oh,
70s.
he's been
Yeah.
there forever.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Since holding up that McDowell's.
Yeah, well, that's right. You think, and like he's mid-30s there. So yeah,
God damn.
It's
Yeah.
got
I mean,
Emilia Clarke.
it looks interesting.
yeah. 'Cause I love the idea that the general public audience might be
Yeah.
blown away that the Skrulls could be bad
Yes.
since they played them as the good guys
Yes.
the previous
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and we kind of complained about that at first, but that was
That's
probably
what I said always.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
that's got to be the idea.
yeah. And that's a good choice because yeah. Sometimes you got to change it up a little bit just to like shock people because
Yeah.
in a time where you can just Wikipedia everything.
Right, don't get me started. I've seen it. Oh, I'll wait till we get to there.
Oh, intrigued.
Alrighty, and we got kind of piece of concept art and like a proper cast announcement for Thunderbolts.
Yes,
Um,
Not enough caps, I think it should be called.
it's a terrible team lineup.
yeah, you've got.
Oh, it was like a
Shit.
lineup that I thought was what they were going to do.
Which is
Like,
sad.
yeah, Winter
It
Soldier's
surprised
going to
me.
be wildcard. I didn't.
Oh, I thought Red Guardian. I didn't expect him.
I didn't even
Yeah.
bring
Yeah, no, I did.
I never wanted to see Red Guardian ever
Yeah.
again.
Oh, I didn't mind him as the...
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
In place, but I don't need him now.
No.
Like you already got Yelena. You've
I
already
could-
got Captain America.
You got two Captain
But
Americas
no,
on
but
our team.
I could handle him in like 5 minutes of the next Cap movie because he's trying to take on the new Cap
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
if-
It's just, gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Exactly
If
right.
he's
He's
like-
a shocker.
Yes.
yeah, like Batroc.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes, exactly right. But not this.
That'd be great. If he
Not-
showed up to try to fight Sam and
Yeah.
Sam just kicks his ass.
Yeah, it's like...
I want my Zemo. I want Zemo.
He's got to be in it.
Yeah, yeah.
100% he's going to be in it.
That's the...
It better be.
Yeah, that's the,
And like,
the card to pull later.
is it the end? Is a reverse at the end?
And it's not Bucky, it's Zemo.
No,
It's a
like
Mission Impossible.
he comes in and he takes the team away from Elaine.
It's possible.
And adds some of his more villains to it, maybe.
Maybe.
Abomination.
Yes. But I read.
It could be Ghost.
I read. It could be. I read on the or Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Because again, like there's 3 characters from the Black Widow movie. It's a terrible time lineup.
So
the lineup is Ghost,
Yes.
Yelena,
Yes.
Red Guardian,
Yes.
Winter Soldier, John Walker Nomad,
Yes.
whatever you want to
US
call it,
Agent.
US Agent,
Yes.
and Taskmaster
Taskmaster,
from
yes.
Black Widow, and it's a terrible cast.
Yes.
And Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's just Black Widow and Falcon, Winter Soldier without the Falcon.
Yeah.
But I seen a comment on the internet the other day. How can you have a Thunderbolts without Red Hulk since the team's named after Thunderbolt Ross? And just yelling at a goddamn phone.
Gross.
Just what?
all you have.
Because they think that's what they think that the Thunderbolts didn't exist before the Red Team.
Oh boy. Oh well.
This was
The
like,
red team that was not even all red
Well,
because Anti-Venom was... Anyway.
but he went red then.
I know,
They got
but...
paint out.
Yeah.
Have they
Why?
Oh.
Is
Exactly.
Thunderbolts in print? The Kurt Berserk stuff.
They just put out a Marvel Tales.
Yeah, put in Marvel Tales. So the Marvel are definitely like the trades were not that long ago. I think the first volume might be out of print, but they did do the classics, and then they did a couple of issues of the original stuff, and then the Hawkeye stuff, like a couple of volumes of each. But they've been building them or whatever. But this is not Thunderbolts at all.
Oh,
Because
no.
none of half of them aren't even villains.
Well,
It's
no,
not even-
there's
it's
no
not even dark-
redemption.
It's not even
They
Dark
all got
Avengers.
their redemption. No, because that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that we would get. We would get Dark Avengers more than Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but it's not even Dark Avengers.
Because you can't use
Nobody.
that Dark Avengers name in
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine in the name of
Yeah.
a book. So I thought that's what we'd get.
Yeah.
The Ellis Thunderbolts. Not even, because Dark Avengers just stole Ellis Thunderbolts, really.
She's an Ellis Thunderbolt with penance. Oh,
But yeah.
man.
But yeah, it's just crap. Crap.
This is
Zero
not-
interest.
No interest.
Zero.
I was curious about the lineup.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I wanna go
that's what I
back.
suspected. Line and I was like, not even interested. But
And-
yeah, this is just what killed it all.
That's because I thought we'll get Zemo behind the scenes, if not leading the team.
Yeah.
US Agent for sure, you knew, and Black Widow for sure. And I thought we'd get Abomination because that's where it was going to lead into. Because I thought Dark Avengers were going to build like the 7 or whatever.
Yeah, an antithesis
Yeah.
kind of team.
But no.
That's what I thought we'd get. But we just get.
Yeah, I expected Zemo at the very least. Like, obviously Zemo as Zemo, because, if you made him Citizen V, everyone would know.
Yes,
And-
100%.
Guess you could try to find a fresh way to do that kind of reveal, but
Yeah, Taskmaster.
yeah, that's
Depends
interesting.
on how Taskmaster moves
Yeah,
around.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have the sick dance moves, then it's not going to be
And-
there.
I saw in the concept art, US Agent doesn't have a shield.
Hang on. No, it won't be Taskmaster.
Yeah,
Mm.
kind of that.
Yeah.
It won't be Taskmaster.
That's still 2.
Taskmaster's got the shield.
Oh, I thought you meant good.
What do you He doesn't have a shield?
US Agent is not carrying a shield, neither is Red Guardian. But I guess if you gave them all shields, it'd be freaking 3 dudes with shields.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a sign that you shouldn't be using
Maybe.
this.
Because it just looks like a shield attack team, right?
Maybe,
Like that's
yeah.
what it looks like. It doesn't look like the Thunderbolts.
Maybe everyone gets a shield and then call them Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It looks like... it looks like one of the fan-made posters from a
Yes.
few years ago.
Yeah.
Where we're like, who could they put in?
Yeah, and you'd be
let's
like, what
put
a
the
shit
dullest,
thing.
let's
Yeah.
put the dullest version of it we can, and chuck Bucky in there.
Because generally, with a superhero, supervillain team, you want, that's the military guy. There's a magic person, and there's a, tech robot person or something. But this is all like, secret agents.
None of them have a superpower, really, right? Like,
And even Ghost, all her shit was glitching out.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
couldn't even control her shit.
and even then, she's like just still espionage sort of thing, really, right? Like,
Yeah.
because I've seen an article today, like, that their theory was that the bad guys are gonna be Squadron Supreme. I'm like, these losers can't take down the Squadron Supreme.
Well, that's
He's
a
gonna
15
stand up to
There's a 15
Hyperion.
15-minute movie.
On his own?
Yeah, you don't need the squadron, just Hyperion.
Yeah.
Spectrum, like bloody Nighthawk would whip our ass. He's Black Batman,
Honestly, bro.
right?
And so he'd be doing cooler.
Yes. I just what do you look at this team?
Wow.
It was a terrible team. It is a terrible team.
Yeah, zero interest.
And that's the end of phase 6. Like that's a benchmarking film for him.
That's gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts is a movie, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the end of Phase 6 or Phase 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
Phase 5 and then FF into Phase 6, or I'm pretty sure.
Because if it was a plus series, I could understand you've gone cheap on your
So
power
it's-
sets,
shit,
right?
Yeah, because the finger thing means the money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, you're like, okay. But no.
They could do a Suicide Squad on them and just like obliterate pretty much all of
is this
them,
what they're
and
trying
then have
to
the
do?
new one come in.
No, that's not gonna be.
It's like, oh, we need replacement
Oh, look,
heroes.
there's definitely going to be some replaced because I can see Nemo.
Yeah,
Zemo
sliding
coming
in
in
there.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, get Sean Connery back. Hang on a minute.
I do think they will do something with Zemo trying to replicate the issue 1 at the end.
Yeah.
Well, they
Somehow.
get maybe Zemo makes his own team,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
all get
yeah.
upstaged by the Zemo's team. You know,
I need a proper Thunderbolt member in it. At least one.
Well, just hopefully
Can I
this is a ruse because it's so far away. It's like, yeah, this is what it is,
No.
but it's probably not. They're not that smart.
Okay. Next, we got an official announcement on the director for Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. Matt Shackman.
Shackman.
Yes.
Shackman.
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 Shaquille.
Shackfu.
What has he done?
He's directed a bunch of television and like a whole lot of television. A couple of episodes here and there, like Succession. 40-odd episodes of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Always funny. He did some WandaVision. He did some Game of Thrones, but later Game of Thrones.
I think that's maybe where I recognize the
He
name from.
did. There was a couple of things. Yeah.
Still no cast announcement.
Yeah.
No.
There's a rumor though about Doctor Doom.
He did a boys episode too. Sorry, that was the other thing.
Yeah, rumor that Henry Cavill might be playing Victor Von Doom.
Now, admittedly, there's a rumor he'll play everybody in the MCU.
That's right. Yeah.
The Squirrel Girl, isn't he?
But this is like at least the fourth big one. First it was Captain Britain,
Yeah.
And then Hyperion.
then Hyperion / Century,
Yeah.
and now Victor Von Doom. So
So he would have already had to film it because apparently he's in Panther.
yeah,
Apparently, that's the thing. But,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, but if it's just
as a casting, as a big Doctor Doom fan, sure. I'm a fan of Henry Cavill. He's
It could
too
just be
good to cover up though. But it's Marvel; they'll probably won't.
Someone's got a crush.
Includes D&D.
What?
Nah, he plays Warhammer. Sorry,
That's right. How
Wrong,
dare you?
wrong nerdy game. Sorry, my bad.
He was Superman.
Who's it?
Yeah.
Does he try an accent or not though? Because I don't know if he could pull off a European sort of
I
accent.
don't think he needs.
He could
to.
probably just. How would you feel about
English?
it, like a British accent,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a posh British?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think I'd be okay with that. Because you
He
can say you
had,
got.
he had sort of an accent in Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Well, that was American.
Wasn't he European?
No, it was American.
What did he sound like?
You
in
might
The
be
Witcher?
you might be thinking Armie Hammer, who was like Russian in it.
Yeah,
He was like
What did he sound like in The Witcher?
he ate people.
British,
Leave him alone. mate.
Okay.
British, but like real deep, kind of like the game.
I love Arnie Hammer. I don't care. I'm talking about his acting. I don't. He's not a terrible actor. Lone Range is excellent.
Yeah, I've heard him do obviously American, and he's normal, just British.
Like, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, if you can't do. It's
I
not
would
a deal
rather-
breaker,
I
right?
would
Yeah.
rather like
Just
the
be English, like
or
real proper.
instead of like a terrible European.
Yeah,
Yes,
and you
yes.
wouldn't really want American for him, right?
No, you
no,
can't.
no,
Nah.
no, no.
Yeah, like Michael Caine British.
And like what? Because what kind of European
Michael
slant are
Caine.
you going to put on it anyway? Like, you know?
It's fake, yeah, it's a fake European country.
Yeah.
And I would say maybe like Balkanish.
Stop making up names, man.
And he seems like the kind of guy who would obsess over having like a perfect accent, like not having a foreign, like obsessing over it until he got everything perfect.
What's his accent in The Witcher?
Just British.
Just British?
Just his normal accent. He a lot deeper and growlier than usual to sound like the game
Right.
a bit because he loved the game.
Yeah, he's a big nerd. It's great. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him as.
It's not who
but-
I would pick.
No, but
Because I don't. You know why?
Tom Hardy's
I probably
Venom,
don't
so-
want to Doom that imposing, maybe physically, like out of the suits.
Oh no, I think you do.
Oh no, see, I like it that the suit, like,
Oh,
it's
kind
all
of
on
like
show a bit more.
it's kind of like he's compensating kind
yeah.
Okay.
of thing. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't need Doom. Like, if you strip it all off, I don't need him to look like Superman.
Okay.
I know what. Yeah,
You know?
because it's the brains.
Yes,
right.
yes.
That's the real thing.
Yeah,
It's all very look at me though.
Yeah.
Oh, big muscle man.
Once
But-
he's got the suit on.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it depends on who they pick for Reed Richards. Because they gotta be like yin and yang, and you know.
Krasinski.
No chance, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's that's all that was. Like, fine, shut up.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because
Please.
no, if you people, please explain
I'd
to me. Explain to me how you think that man looks like a genius. Because he looks like a fucking idiot.
I'd rather him over the you dude.
Huh?
The guy from You, or
Oh yeah, that dude.
the one they keep talking about.
Yeah, so I haven't seen him and stuff, so I can't.
I didn't mind.
But he looks smarter than Kransky.
We'll see. We'll see.
I just don't want a goddamn such a young Reed as well. But anyway, I want an older
well,
Reed.
they need to be- there's grey in the hair for a reason.
The age needs to be same with Doctor Doom.
Yes.
Well, that's right. Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
college
Mm.
buddies.
And I don't want a goddamn Reed Richards with a beard as well. I'm so sick of that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So sick of it. Trying to make him cool, man. I don't want Reed to be cool in any way. That's the point. You know what makes Reed cool? He's banging the Invisible Girl. That's what makes Reed cool.
What do you reckon the dad from Modern Family, Phil Dunphy?
For what?
For who?
For Reed.
What?
Get out of here, Dave.
Yeah.
Ty Burrell.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Doc Simpson.
Yeah, that's right. I was about to say that.
Yeah, no.
Good,
I
good,
love him.
good
but
segue
he's,
there, Dave.
He's not
Yes.
a. He's not a.
So we got an announcement for the Captain America title.
Alright,
And the villain.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
right.
you
Yeah,
do
no, I
bad.
disagree. I can't say he's
At all.
He's a good prick. He's a great dumbass.
He's too big.
But he's
His
not.
head's too big.
He's not a Reed.
He's too old.
That's-
Is my other thing.
Too old
I
now.
wouldn't say that.
He's way too.
His head's wrong. He's
Yeah.
got a too big. He's got a big head. I don't want such a big round head for Reed.
Dylan, you can't be Reed Richards.
Oh.
No, because he's look at his head.
No, it's not the Asians.
Right, it's just the head. Right? That's the only thing.
Ah.
It's like
Anyway. But you were saying, Nitin.
Oh yeah, but you can't do maths either. So
That's right.
yeah,
That's
you got
true.
no chance for Reed Richards.
I could pretend.
Was that the most left field announcement out of Marvel in a long time?
The leader.
The leader is going to be.
Yes.
The leader is back.
And it's the
after
same dude.
15 years.
Yeah, in New Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Captain America New World Order.
Yes.
The Stearns.
Yes.
And it's the same dude from the
Original.
Ed
Is
Norton
it
movie.
excellent? Yes,
He was excellent.
You know what? The only thing I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Oh shit, does that mean goddamn Banner's going to be in this fucking Cat movie?
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, more yoga.
You know, because they can't make a Hulk movie. They're just going to make the Cat movie a Hulk movie.
Yeah.
I hope Wong's in it.
It's just like when
Maybe
we
he'll
were talking
turn-
about the leader a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Turn into Ed Norton.
No.
Oh.
Oh, wish we're not that lucky.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Okay, yeah, and then they've sort of announced Sabra's going to be in it.
Yeah.
And they've cast her as well. Israeli actress.
Oh, they've cast her.
Yeah, they've cast her.
I think Isaiah Bradley was going to be in it too. Is it Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I just saw it quickly in a headline or something. Or was it the...
The kid, maybe?
The kid. It would be the kid.
Eli.
Yeah,
yeah, Eli.
okay, yeah,
Nice.
sure.
Because, yeah, then...
Patriot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because he's the last one, really.
Mm.
Oh, no, Hulkling hasn't come anywhere, but...
But you've seen Scroll, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the... You saw him
Or
in...
Marvels.
You know, with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Actually...
Yeah, probably Marvel. And then you had some Born Again graphics.
Oh, yeah, just
and
the
a couple
title.
other little things. Charlie was there, and I think he announced he's going to be in an episode of the sitcom that we're about to talk about.
Well, we know he's going to be in it.
Yeah, there was a trailer that came out with him in it.
Oh, yeah, that was too.
Yeah.
No, but there's
And
something
another
else.
one. Yeah.
I think, wasn't there some Loki announcements as well? maybe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? I didn't see it.
Yeah. So it's like stuff that obviously didn't get out.
So, what, season 2?
Yeah, there was a cast announcement that was quite a... It was a weird cast announcement. I went, oh, he's going to be in that, is he? Hang on, keep talking. I'll try and find it.
They announced something about Marvels as well. They didn't show anything of it, but they announced...
Yeah,
I think-
because it's weird, right? Like, I feel like they announced so much, San Diego that they didn't leave much
Yeah,
up their
for this.
sleeve for their own thing, which is interesting. It's been the other way the last few years.
We knew about most of this stuff already.
I thought for sure we'd at least get. I thought maybe the FF cast is what we're going to get
yeah.
here. You know, you kept at least one big thing up because we didn't get You're like, okay, cool. What a shitty Thunderbolts team. Like, that's the best thing you got to announce, right? And maybe the FF thing that was the plan, but just quite haven't got it over the line. So.
Got the, I guess, teaser trailer for Mando 3.
It was short round.
Oh, yes.
What short round is?
Short round's going to
Loki.
be in Loki.
Oh,
Because it's a photo of him and Harrison Ford.
Yeah, no, I saw that photo. That was great.
So I just saw Harrison. That's right.
Happiest he's been in fucking years.
Yeah, right? Now. I'm sure he's happy when he's drink flying.
Before we get on to Mando, though, last Marvel thing. Video games.
Oh, yes.
Video games. How can I just go on a rant about video games now? You can announce a video game, not have a title, not have any gameplay, not really tell us what kind of game it is.
But like one picture.
Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a
Some
cool.
shadows.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good thing. It's a cool idea. It's an Untitled Captain America and Black Panther video game set in World War II.
So it's T'Chaka, not T'Challa.
It's
Not even T'Chaka.
no,
is it?
grandfather. So
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Steve.
I read it.
Grandfather.
Yeah. But directed by Amy Hennig, who directed Uncharted 1, 2, and 3.
That was really good. And I loved Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah. I think she started working on that and then she moved on to something
It's the only game I think I've ever finished.
else. Oh.
Must have been.
It was.
So they've come out and said it's going to be a single player game. I was worried when the silhouettes showed up in the trailer, like 4 characters. I was like, oh, is this going to be
Co-op bullshit.
co-op, like
Nah, it's gonna be turn-based.
Avengers?
Oh, I wish. I hope it's not like Avengers.
Can you be the dwarf with the axe? That's the wrong game, isn't it?
That's right.
Golden axe, yeah.
I think it'd be more like Spider-Man with just levels of
Yeah.
the others.
Our concern, we were talking about it, was I just want a Cap game.
Yeah.
It's going to get to a part where I have to play someone that isn't Cap, and
Yeah.
I'm like Spider-Man, when you have to play as Mary Jane.
Yes. And then this is gonna happen maybe 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Like at least if you got one and you're gonna be Gabe Jones or a Bucky in a level or something.
Yeah,
Cool.
Like Gabe Jones, awesome.
Yeah.
It almost feels like the Panther ones are going to be the stealth ones, which is not what you always want to be when you're Panther. You want to go and hack and slash a little bit.
I'm down for having some Panther in a Cap game, but I just want a Black Panther game
Yeah.
too, right?
Well,
Like,
and we
I
thought
don't-
we were getting that. We saw something a few weeks back where there was that open world Black Panther game.
Oh,
but-
there's like a rumor flying around or something?
No, but there was video of it. I sent it to the group, but I do send a lot of shit. But yeah, it was. I think that one was a Facebook link, and yeah, there was video and stuff for it.
Oh,
And
no, that footage was from Avengers game.
You cheeky pricks.
Yeah.
Damn you, internet.
Yeah.
Got me again.
Can't trust them.
But yeah, I'm still.
If it was a Cap, it's like a straight Cap game.
I wanted this Cap World War II game
Yeah.
for a long time.
It blew my mind that it was set in World War II. I never thought they'd do that, like the whole thing. But if it was just like a straight Cap game and a boss fight is like Black Panther,
Yeah.
and then you sort out your differences and then you work together
Yeah,
after,
yeah,
like
for
that would be
sure.
cool.
That's what every Marvel team up
Yeah.
is normally. So
Absolutely.
that works perfect. And you get some Howling Commandos in there, and
Try not to get too excited because there is no gameplay.
there's not even a name. Don't get
Not even
excited.
a name.
And we got a name and a trailer for Midnight Suns, and you shouldn't be excited for that. So
You know, I might have to get a PS5 now because it's coming out first on PS5.
I was shocked.
And
Yay.
Well,
Series
as soon
X.
as that Spider-Man 2 Venom game comes out, I'll be getting the Venom PS5 anyway. So
That'll look good
yeah. Okay, now we can talk about Star Wars.
yeah, season 3's coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't see much.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. This is like season almost 4,
Yeah, 4.
to be honest.
Because of Bob.
We got half a
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore.
no, I was a little bit like, I'm like, cool. There's some cool stuff. Yeah.
I want Andor. Andor looks pretty
That
cool.
does
Yeah.
look really
Because
good.
it looks different compared to what everything else has been the same.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also prequeling their last good movie
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So that, and there's, you got the younger, what's his name? The cockeye.
Saul Guerrero.
Yes. You got all those younger versions, and it just looks excellent.
And I'm confident we're going to get some Dirty Rebellion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Better get some Dirty
That
Rebels.
was a
man.
with
big
him
part
in
of the
it.
trailer
Yeah.
that they
And
put
with
out.
him in
Yeah.
it, and everything that his character was from Rogue One, yeah, for sure we are.
They're terrorists.
Terrorists, yes. One person's terrorist is another person's freedom fighter, Jay.
Yeah.
And it's the most accurate thing ever in Star Wars.
Yep.
And
That's why I said forever they got it wrong in this pre-sequels, trying to replicate it. It needed to be the other way. The bad guys were the terrorists. Like, you know, we've got a New Republic, everything's all good, but there's good dudes clinging on because they lost their power.
some like veteran
These little
stormtroopers.
cells.
Awesome.
These little cells. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Suicide bombing shit going on.
But that,
Ugh.
you couldn't do that these days. That's the problem.
Why not?
Well, you can, but the people say you can't, so the people don't.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing of this world. It's like we don't get any good comedies anymore. There's no good comedy movies.
Like House of the Dragon, there are people complaining about that birth scene.
What?
Like, oh, you shouldn't show it. Like,
Shouldn't show what? A person had given birth.
Well, this was.
It was
We had this
pretty brutal.
conversation a few
Yeah.
weeks back with
Yeah.
Love and Thunder. Like,
Yeah.
there was some things complaining about there. Like, come on, man. Like, this is just. But it was full on.
yes.
But it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you can't depict that.
You cannot say that's the worst thing we've seen from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there's a lot of incest and whatnot as well.
Oh, not yeah. Well, like, this was gruesome, and it was
Yeah.
a
It
poignant.
was very
moment.
shocking, yeah.
It's
But
also very period piece. Medical,
And that shit would've had-
medical is not that great.
100%.
If I'm getting what I think I'm getting
Yeah,
here.
you are.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's because Game of Thrones, it's like, yeah, obviously medieval inspired, but it's like turns the grittiness up to 11. Like it's exaggerating all the brutal parts of it, and that's the point.
100%.
So
Like I've always said, it's a show I'll never watch my parents because it's the extreme of everything:
Yes,
the
everything.
sex, the violence, the brutality, everything.
Yeah,
Life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, back to
You can't do anything that in case you upset someone. It's fiction, people. Fiction.
Fictional characters.
Star Wars.
But you do it as a cartoon, and it's not a problem. Which is weird. Like the shit's. I know they're being essentially
they're not
grandfathered in, but
real.
South Park.
Because they're not real.
That's because South Park don't care.
Yeah, they're not
They're
part
the
of
last
any
people who
guild.
just go, I don't care. What are you going to do? Kick us off? All right, we're rich as shit. We'll go make more musicals now. Because we don't actually want to do this anymore, but the money's too good.
Yeah, you just gave us
That's what I
900
honestly think the situation is.
making little boats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And someone will end up paying him enough money to do it again.
Well, they just did. They got $900 million. They bought Casa Bonita. So yeah,
Let's talk about Star Wars.
Yes.
we're enjoying ourselves not to us.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Andor,
I mean, yeah, you
Andor
don't-
looks good, and that's
Andor
coming
looks
soon.
good. Bando, you don't see anything new, but
Yeah.
And it's sometime in 23. I think they said around April-ish back a while back. So there's a bunch of things that just say 23. So who knows? Yeah.
The Andor trailer, there were a couple shots of Cassian, in a town and troopers are moving through, but they're clone troopers.
Oh, yeah.
Like Revenge of the Sith
yeah.
armor and everything. So maybe we get to see some badass clone trooper stuff. But I think there are stormtroopers in the trailer, so they're probably going to transition
Yeah. It's the changeover.
during the show, or if it's like a flashback or something.
Also, you reckon they're going to
Transition
show us
at
that
the
the first batch of stormtroopers are going to be still clones? Or is it straight away they're getting rid of the clones and replacing them with men?
I don't know.
You know, like,
very
either way,
interested.
interesting,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like, you served your
because
purpose now.
your clones had a shelf life
Yes.
in the extended bullshit
of course,
that they've done.
cool. Of course.
Too many weights, not enough speed.
But they're also there just to have the order in there. Right? That's basically that's the end game.
Yeah.
They were groomed for one reason.
No, they needed diligence for that
Yes,
one order.
and that's been done. So
Move
yeah,
on.
but yeah, it'd be interesting. Like, and will there be like a couple of clones, sort of like battalion leaders or something at least, or whatever?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And what's that? That's like November.
No, I think it's
Yeah, it's like soon.
soon this month.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's end of this month, I think.
So,
This month.
Yeah.
After, like,
Yeah.
after
I
She-Hulk?
think that's part of the reason why
24
she
apps.
maybe moved to the Thursday.
24
No,
episodes.
that can't be right.
Yeah, it's long.
oh, sorry, 12. They already got a second season.
Oh,
planned.
okay.
But 12.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's that soon.
Yeah, 21st September.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think that might be the why She-Hulk's Thursday, dude.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Star Wars Day or whatever.
Man, that's so much to watch.
What's two
Two
things?
shows.
No, I'm watching like Rings of Power, and I'm watching House of the Dragon.
Oh, your D&D show.
So I'm 2 episodes in House of Power. Should I continue?
House of Power.
Oh, but whatever it is.
Is it both of them?
Dragon Power Force.
Dragon Force. House of the Dragon. I'm really liking it. But it's like
solos.
Like Game of Thrones. You know, it's
But
more
you
about...
gave up on Game of Thrones, didn't you?
Yeah,
Because we were talking Game of Thrones for a little bit, and then you just...
Yeah.
But you even gave up when it was still good.
I think season 4 is when I stopped.
Yeah, season 4 was still good. The
Yeah.
5 and the 6 is where it kind of went shit.
Yeah. I've heard all about it, yeah.
All right. Because, yeah, as I said before, it kind of feels like Game of Thrones from Wish. Because I just feel like there's just not enough heavy hitters, like actor-wise. And not that you always need big stars or big names, but, like, you got Rhys Ifrans, who's really, like, he's the hand. But the King... He's not a powerful actor. If you had someone like Mads Mikkelsen or something like that in there to really bring some gravitas, because the dude from Doctor Who's not bad, but he needs someone better to play off.
I agree. Yeah.
The black guy's okay, but I think he needs. I don't know if he gets a bit more in the next couple of, because there was some devious shit going on. Second-ish episode.
He does get more screen time.
But yeah, it just feels like it made me want. Watching those first 2 episodes made me want to go back and watch old Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'd rather just go and watch
it better.
Yeah. But I'll continue with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been enjoying it.
All right.
What about Lord of the Rings? You been watching more of that?
Yes.
How's that going?
I'm still liking that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's so
There's
pretty.
a lot of people bitching about that.
I know. And honestly, I don't really know why.
Racist.
And also...
Isn't it more sexist?
Yeah, also this formula.
I've heard.
Female character, headstrong personality, automatically equals woke.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Just because she's stubborn, it's woke.
in the book or whatever, was that a male character?
No.
Okay. So what's everyone bitching about then? Because that's usually the annoying thing where they've made it blatant and then they've loaded all the crap on top. Like in Resident Evil, for instance. Not that there was other characters before, but the way they portrayed the twins and made them so... It's like, okay, we can see what you're trying to get at here. You don't have to do it with so much shit.
Because from my understanding, I don't know too much about the lore and stuff, but Galadriel, who in Lord of the Rings is like a super powerful mage or something.
Right.
She's like a soldier, like a warrior in this. And I think that's probably the biggest kind of discrepancy so far. But you know, apart from
there shouldn't be brown people in there.
yeah, exactly.
Brown dwarfs are sacrilegious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's just
Racist man.
more diversity in it. Just more different kinds of
in your
people.
fantasy elf, dwarf, magic bullshit. Far out, man. People are retarded.
Yeah, I don't see the big deal about that.
Yeah.
Historical accuracy.
If you have all these different, kingdoms and humans that live here, humans that live there, they're gonna look different, right?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. Things just sometimes, unfortunately, shit just gets whitewashed. Look at the pictures of Jesus, man. Jesus didn't look like that. Come from the Middle East, Jesus did not look like that. So, fuck, he didn't exist. But you know what I mean. Even for the people that think he does,
around, but come on.
that's what they see. So it's
See, but people, they don't look outside their window.
no, that's true.
Or they're in really hick towns where it's just like...
They've never left.
Anyway, what's next?
She-Hulk, episode 4.
It was the weakest episode.
Wongers!
Yeah,
It was weak.
She was
It just like...
I wanted her to sell every soul she had. She was so good.
I think you telling me it was bad prepared me for it, and I didn't dislike it as much as...
I would say I hated it, but
It just seemed like an episode on TV where it's like a full 24 episode season. You just have an episode later in the season like a filler.
Yeah.
This is 8 episodes. This just seems like a filler episode on a short miniseries.
I think the whole series is going to be basically filler episodes to a point, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's my biggest problem. There's not enough story progression.
Yes.
It's very sitcom-y, but there still is a storyline.
Yeah.
You can't, like, it's hard to do a sitcom with some storyline and not just one and done, right? Like, it's hard, and I don't know if they quite got it.
Was it just me, or was it really awkward dating scenes?
That's my favourite part of the show.
No. But I enjoyed that side of it. I've read bits and pieces in the books. In this, it just felt
Yeah. Staged.
shit awkward. Not, staged.
Especially the last one. It's like, oh, tell me how you feel. It's like,
But that was the point.
But he was trying to get into She-Hulk's pants. So
Yeah, and when he saw the real...
yeah. He was. I would say he was putting it on.
But I'll say the one that's like blowing her off on the phone.
Oh, that was just
Yeah,
stupid.
you're like, come on.
That's
man.
what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. I get what
It
you
was
mean. Like that
too
was,
over the top.
Yeah, it's not. No one's doing that.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I actually enjoyed the whole Sopranos bit. I thought that was just fun. Like, it was dumb. Like, you saw from the get go the first time in Doctor Strange, like Wong's like, we're not. Like, he's the Wi-Fi code and stuff like that. So for him to be catching up with that shit, I got no problems with. And the whole thing with the spoilers and shit, that was a bit of fun because that's what this show's supposed to be.
the chick was excellent.
Oh, she's so dumb, so great.
Yeah,
she's
was
fucking
fantastic.
brilliant.
So annoying.
Yeah.
But so fantastic.
Everything
What's her
oh,
name?
Madison with 2 D's and a Y, but not
that-
what you expected. It was fucking excellent.
So good.
Ends in
Because
a
I just-
Y.
So good.
No.
Two ends.
Two ends and a
Two
Y.
N's and a Y, sorry.
I'm not where you expected.
She was brilliant.
Yeah, she was.
But
It's great.
I don't want to see her again.
No.
The one thing that I like with Sopranos, like, why Sopranos? And why, like, he seems... Because we know he's not been hidden away in the mountains.
Well, he's working at Target for 9 years.
Yeah, like, so what how's he not know, like, why didn't he, like, he's too old. I know there's people that just didn't watch it at the time, of course, like any show, but I don't
Something
know.
a little bit...
Younger?
Yeah.
Or, because how does she know? So she's watched Sopranos, but he hasn't. I find that a bit hard to believe. She's like 12, bro.
Yeah.
When did she watch Sopranos?
Yeah.
It's the mother of band.
Hmm.
It didn't come out.
It spun in way and flicked you in the eye.
We know heaps of people that haven't seen Star Wars and Jurassic
course.
Park.
Or
That is
maybe
true, yeah.
she was part of the blip.
But yeah, their ages, it's like...
Yeah, she's young.
She's, young, she's too young to watch Sopranos.
No, but Dave's made
Part
a
of the
good point.
blip.
And
Well, part
also,
of the
like,
blip.
everything is just so easily accessible these
It is
days.
part of the blip.
So she watched it,
Yeah.
and then it's 5 years later,
Yeah.
but she hasn't aged, so she still like is youngish, and
Yeah, like,
you know,
Yeah.
because of, like, YouTube and stuff, I watched freaking He-Man.
Yeah, but
course,
she
of
made
course.
As a
Blitz,
teenager.
and she's 5 years younger
Yeah.
than what she actually is. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not 22, she's 27
yeah.
because of the blip.
Yeah,
We can watch old shows, man. It's not like.
but it's just that the dynamic's totally opposite of both sides. If she's just young and she does Sopranos, cool. But he's just too old. I don't know. I thought that was a bit. You couldn't have found something maybe a bit more modern.
Like Breaking Bad. or something.
Breaking Bad would have worked for me a lot better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It just felt weird. I'm like, why Sopranos? It just felt weird.
Best.
I think it's because
The new Sopranos show is sort of popular at the moment. Maybe it's because the new Sopranos out and he's catching up because he never
Yeah, maybe.
watched in the first, in the, you know.
or maybe the actors in The Sopranos will probably won't appear in a Marvel movie.
I don't
And
know.
why are they pushing Sopranos though? Is more also the thing.
Yeah.
It seems un-Disney like not to be pushing
Well, they did
something
show.
of their own in this spot.
Oh, they'll
They
try to
didn't
buy
show any.
HBO.
They didn't show any screenshots. It was
I
just
don't think it'd take
black.
much at the moment. Hey, Warner Brothers, $20.
Yeah.
We know how to break you up.
Okay,
Throw in
great.
DC for an extra $5.
Jeez, that'd be interesting. Amalgam.
Nin,
Uh-huh.
your film Flashback.
I finished talking about She-Hulk.
Well, there's not much else. Oh, actually, no, we didn't because I didn't rant about
Oh,
goddamn Donny Blaze.
I was just going to say,
Honestly.
why not a different name?
Yes. I could
Why?
handle if you wanted the Blaze part. But
Yes,
you could
no-
not have got any closer
Yeah.
To two
to
of them.
Johnny. Like, it sounds the same.
Yes,
Because
that's-
you're like, what the fuck did they just say?
Yeah, why-
Right, like,
yeah.
And then, like, we're talking to Blake, they're like, it gets worse because then Danny Ketch is a D. So dumb.
Yeah.
His offsider is 104 years old
Yeah.
In real life?
in real
Yeah.
life. He is the oldest actor in the MCU. 104 and still.
He does
working.
not look 100.
No.
He does
That's
not.
pretty.
Wait, he's actually 104.
He is really 104.
But I did like at the court scene, they're all magicians. Even
Oh, the lawyer Peter Magician is excellent. Like, oh, this is... Because there's so much to
Stop throwing
like.
smoke bombs in my court.
Yeah, there's so much to like about the show, but it's just... It's a bit up and, like, I don't know. It's weird, right? Like, I can't say anything bad about the thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like as I said, it's the
Yeah.
4 episodes. It's probably the weakest of the 4 so far.
Thanks for checking if the internet got me again, Dave.
I think they've all been a bit like that. It's a bit, the tone's a bit, I don't know if it's found its, like, but you know, if it was a longer show, you know, like sometimes
Yes.
it takes a few episodes
Yeah.
to get
It
in
just
their
seems
groove.
like
I
this
don't
should have
think
been
they're
a
there.
longer show,
Yeah.
but it's 9 episodes, so
Yeah.
they're not really. Yeah, but besides the Blonsky stuff, they haven't done anything else. But whatever, I'm still liking it. I just
She's
felt-
great.
Yeah, she is great.
That helps a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jungle.
I don't know. I'm just not excited. Like, I'm like, what do I need? Like, if I didn't watch this episode, I would have missed nothing.
No, that's true.
It's
Yeah,
just different than what we've ever had with their stuff.
unless they're going to call back something later
Oh,
on.
of course.
But,
Well, yeah, the Donny Blaze stuff
Yeah.
is going to go somewhere. Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, it's just his name really annoyed me.
Yes!
That was
It
everything
was
else.
annoying, but you're like,
Yeah.
cool.
Everything else is fine. Just, why Donny Blaze? Why?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Because it just reeks of, you know, a stupid name the writers come up
Yeah.
with. How does that not come across somebody's Marvel's desk and go, send that back. Come up with something different, please. It's a bit close.
A little bit.
Like, it couldn't get any closer, right? Oh, mate. I think now we've finished about this.
Okay, so now it's film flashback time?
Yes.
Alright. Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Last movie Willem Dafoe. Walt Disney produced before he died. Well, he died while it was being
Animated.
animated, yeah. Okay, I'm like, I
I'm
believe
showing
you, bro.
dumbass over here that's still looking.
But yeah, it was just like, this is the last Walt
what is
Disney
right?
produced movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like himself. Yeah, it was a really good movie. But
I
like
like
Jungle
it.
Book rules.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I was always
Yeah.
a little indifferent
Yeah,
to it. Like,
it's
oh,
just
it's
fine.
cool.
And what about now? Did you?
Yeah, same.
Like, it's cool.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I always liked like Robin Hood more.
Robin Hood recycled
Just
animation.
friggin' pick it
Yes.
then.
But you know, like Robin Hood recycled a lot of
Yeah,
animation
yeah,
from this
yeah.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's
Keeps it.
cool. The thing that every time I watch it
Snake.
is the snake. I'm like, God damn! How do you make Winnie the Pooh the bad guy?
So good, eh?
Because
so
it's no
good.
different. It is just Winnie Pooh with the
Yeah.
snake sounds.
Yes.
Like, you're not even trying to be
Yeah.
anything different.
And then you got the dad from Sword in the Stone as Bagheera, because Dana's been falling asleep to Sword in the Stone recently. So I've been coming halfway through as it's I think he's just turn into a bird as I come to bed. Watch that for half an hour before I fall asleep. Such a good movie. Yeah, so many recycled, but actors,
yeah.
same actors that
It's
they
just
use.
the same crew for everything.
yeah.
Brilliant voices.
Yes, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. As I was saying before the pod, we watched the new one.
No, don't put me into that category. I didn't watch
No, because Dana bought the Blu-ray for her nephews, and I hadn't seen it. Thought I'd give it a go, and god damn it, shit.
It's just so boring.
Yeah, it's bland as hell.
Like, they take all the fun away.
Yeah, the one saving grace is that it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And that's
And-
it. It's the whole Avatar crap.
Yeah, and it's like it just blows my mind that all of those animals are like hand animated, like on the obviously CG and stuff. But it's not like they recorded an animal and then made its mouth move
No.
in CG. Like it's all digital.
Made from
Yeah, there's a kid on set talking to like a golf
ball,
ball,
yeah.
a tennis ball on a stick.
My only thing too, though, I was like, it's just a bit too real. Why don't you just film me a goddamn lion, tiger and stuff? Like, you're like,
with a kid.
Well, I was reading some stuff about it, but apparently Favreau wanted to,
yeah,
but they're like convinced somebody, like when a producer's produced, like it's we
cheaper.
can do mad stuff with CGI now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But apparently
Cheaper.
he was looking at like
Because
filming
that
it.
would have been cool, right? Like, because you can do it safely. Like, kid, you can superimpose it. The kid and the lion and the tiger don't have to be in the same room ever.
there's stuff you can do with
Why
a fully
not?
CG lion that you can't do with a real one.
course.
Like little tiny micro movements when it's talking and stuff like
it
that.
is hard to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
micro movements of
course,
a normal line talking.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Yeah, it just it looked pretty, but
Yeah.
after 5 minutes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
And
yeah,
that was the
it
other
looked
reason.
great.
It was Favreau. That was the other reason. I'll give it a go. Yeah. Yeah. But this is fun. Yeah. The snake, the
Yeah, it
The
looks-
elephants were
looks beautiful.
great.
elephants were brilliant.
Yeah.
The vultures.
The vultures.
The monkeys were great.
Because I haven't seen it in so long, I forgot about the vultures. I'm watching like, oh man, the vultures are great. This song is even good.
Yeah.
Because I only watched it before the new one. As I said, a couple of years ago, but it felt like not that long ago, right? And I was like, yeah, I probably enjoyed it more that time than this time. This time I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in years, so I really enjoyed it. And it's I'm not a massive musical fan, but they're good songs. And I don't know, I kept singing "Friend Like Me," and Dan's like, "That's Aladdin." I'm like, shit. Because what's the King
Louis.
Yeah, what's the King Louis song? It's
I want to be like you.
Yeah,
Be Like You, yeah.
Yeah.
And I kept singing "Friend Like Me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should listen to Christopher Walken version of that song.
It is good. That was probably the.
That might have been the best bit of the live action.
That was about, yeah,
Just because it's so.
I almost said Saving Grace, but it didn't.
Nah,
it wasn't a Saving
That's a
Grace.
step too far.
But it made it a little bit more worthwhile
'Cause you
after
just
Bill
sit there
Murray
like,
phoning
what?
it in.
Yeah.
He's like, why did you pick this?
And the original Baloo voice, he is so good.
Yeah.
So damn good. And yeah, the power of the. And they got the end there. The power of the woman.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
It's gonna get
It's like with a little with her eyes. And
Oh,
like,
right.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
the shitty grinny she gives him
Yeah.
back like yeah,
done.
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
That's good.
Get some tank.
Yeah. I'm sure he was not regretting his decision to leave the jungle.
Let's say. Alright, unless everyone's got any more to add.
No, the movie's good. I like it.
Yeah.
8.
6.
I'll go 6.
I go 6 as well. Yeah.
And like a strong 6.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
no complaints.
Yeah, but
Really, but it's just fine. It's fine. I really dig the animation of it. It's
Yeah,
one of my
it
favorites.
looks beautiful. Made me
the
miss-
character designs are so great.
Yeah.
Made me miss painted backgrounds.
Yes.
Oh, there was a waterfall scene. I'm like, God, this is beautiful.
Well, see this talk that they're going back to 2D? Disney?
What do you mean?
More fossil.
Like
They're doing a proper hand-painted 2D project, supposedly.
What is
That's the
this?
rumour.
Like I've seen them do some 2D stuff, like the Tangled series was 2D, but very modern looking. I did like the look of it, but it was not the traditional kind of
I
look.
think it's not a bad idea. Because it's going to be different now. Right? Because
exactly.
they're doing everything's getting remade, the live-action remake.
Yeah.
So they're doing all that.
Little Mermaid.
Like I've always found it a bit odd that they're trying to have Disney Studios animation doing thing and Pixar do like you compete like
They're doing the same
yourself,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, leave Pixar with the CG.
Yes.
They're doing good stuff.
yeah,
with
if you
that.
stick to you go back to 2D, oh yeah, I'll be so down for that. Because how great will it look now?
Don't
better
give me
than
hope.
ever.
Don't give me hope.
For something I can't remember. I read it the other day.
Like a new project
Yeah,
or like
new
a remake?
project. Like something cool's down it too. I think.
Fantasia 2022.
But yeah, hope so. Because that's my favourite bit about watching these old Disney stuff. It's just nothing beat. Like I will watch a proper 2D cartoon over 3D every day of the week. They just look. They look alive.
Especially
It
with
sounds so stupid.
Except
But
Big
it does.
Hero 6.
with the
That's
like
alive.
the old school like rotoscoped
Oh, yeah.
animation where it just looks so smooth.
Yeah.
Heavy Metal.
So I haven't seen Heavy Metal.
Just watch the cheesing episode of South Park.
But no, it was fun. 7, 6.
I was going to say high 6. So let's go
6.
7.
Nah,
Let's go
6.
7.
Nah, it's not 7 worth
It
it.
is, definitely.
It's 6. It's a solid 6.
Fommy, what do you got for us this week?
Because I love a good callback, I'm going to finish the cycle of my last group of topic, which was movies from the year you were born. I chose Tron, because I hadn't seen Tron.
Yes.
So for this, I shall be picking Tron Legacy.
Hey.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
I like Tron Legacy.
I've never seen Tron Legacy.
Me too.
So I am
Like,
very keen.
It's good. The soundtrack freaking rules.
Nice.
I watched it again.
Electronic. Like,
It's Daft Punk.
oh,
Yeah.
Daft Punk.
Yeah.
okay, I'm listening.
The whole thing.
It's great.
Sweet.
It's so good.
Yeah, cool.
I think they did a really good job of still being Tron, but being modern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
'Cause-
I really enjoyed the movie, so that's the other reason I've wanted to watch it, but now I've given everyone else a reason to watch it.
I watched it. When you picked Tron, I watched both.
Same.
of them.
I think a couple of you have, so
Yeah.
and that almost stopped me from picking it.
Nah.
But I
Yeah,
didn't
no, I
watch
watched
it. So
it. That's
stuff.
I haven't watched it since it first came out, so
No,
I'll watch
cool.
it again.
Because I'd never watched it in full. I'd watched it half of it at like some New Year's Eve party where I was trying to hide from talking to people and I was watching kids movies with the kids because I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that every day of the week. I don't want to talk to these people I don't know and don't want to know. Kids, ooh, what are we watching? But then I got dragged outside, so I never seen it finished. So I was after we watched Tron, I was like, I gotta watch that.
You're dying.
Some water.
I got Coca-Cola.
You can try water.
Ah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It lubricates.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was
Coca-Cola.
like I was a teenager when Legacy came out, so and I loved it. I loved it so much. I think I watched Legacy first, and then I went back to watch Tron.
Yeah. No, of course. We'll talk about it next week, I guess.
Oh,
The kid maybe could be better.
Yeah.
That's probably his weakest point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Am I the only one that hasn't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Cool.
yeah, that'd be maybe my biggest complaint. She's great in it, but
What was the third one? Disney? Is that happening?
I don't want a third one.
I want a third one.
I honestly didn't want a second one, but it was good.
I just
there was
really
always
liked
the
it.
plan was for the third at the time they
Yeah.
made the second, so hopefully that would be good. But it just didn't make the money I think they wanted.
Yeah. They did like an animated series or something.
Yeah. Just give me a show then, like you make it like
You could easily make a show.
Oh yeah, these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put a couple of lights on treadmills, you'll be fine.
good. The money, like they're going hard on the shows. They're going hard.
Good
on the
South
shows.
Park episode for that too.
They might do a Condor Man TV series.
Shut up, dude.
It's time to go home now,
There's
Dave.
no there's a reason why it's not on Disney Plus. They're not going to make a goddamn Condor Man show.
It's on the blacklist.
See what happens.
A gritty remake.
And that's where you get that dude from Modern Family to act in it.
Yeah, they do that. It's called like
Hard
Birdman.
on this dude.
You watched Dawn of the Dead or something recently? Like what's
No.
okay?
I did. That was really good.
Yeah, he's good in that.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Really? First time you've seen the
Yeah.
remake?
Yeah,
Holy
the
shit.
Snyder
That's
one, yeah.
so good. How goes it down with the sickness cover?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. Worked perfect in there.
Okay, I think we're done. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Do you know where your children are?
Oh well, how time it is.
Yes.
Great it is.
Thank you for joining us.
Damn it.
Like, comment, subscribe. Give us a rating.
Yeah, sleep.
5 stars would be nice. Thank
Yes,
you.
it'd be very nice. We'll see you guys again next week.
Bye.
Where's the stop button?